Hey, I got my drink and my two-step, my drink and my two-step, my drink and my two-step, my drink and my two-step. It's on, it's on, it's on, and it's on. Grab your drink and tell them that it's on. All right, y'all. Welcome to In Your Ear Radio Live After Dark. We about to turn up for the last show of the year. So get your drink, get ready to get in the chat, and I'll be right back. Hey, welcome to In Your Ear Radio After Dark. Thank you for joining me. I am your host, Latoya, so very happy to be with you this evening. You know, it's a little chilly out here in Vegas, but it ain't nothing. Small things to a giant, you know what I'm talking about? All right, y'all, we ready to turn up. We're going to have some fun and have some, conversations, some stuff. We're going to talk about some stuff that matters and some stuff that don't. Y'all know how we do, so go ahead and get it ready. I got my drink and my two-step, so I'm ready. And, we're going to chop it up, close it out for the 2024. So how y'all doing? How y'all mama doing? Tell I need my plate back. You know what I'm talking about? Anyways, without further ado, I got some of my day one crew with me. Very excited. I know y'all love when they pull up, and I love when they pull up. Been hanging out with me since I started this, I think, 2015, 2016. So I'm just grateful for them. And that's why they my day ones, because they've been with me since day one. So without further ado, ladies first, let me go ahead and bring in my girl, Miss Trish.
Hey, y'all. Happy New Year.
Yeah. All right. Happy New Year. Look, we bringing it in a little early, but ain't nothing wrong with it.
What's going on, Latoya?
I'm good. You looking festive and happy and ready to go?
Just wrapping up this year. Very thankful, grateful. Going into the new one the same way. So excited about it.
Yeah. You excited about the new year?
I am. I mean, you have to stay optimistic. I had a roller coaster ride, in 2024, but I'm still here.
Oh, yeah. You had a lot. You sure did. As many of us did, but our own unique experiences, right?
Yeah.
We got to get into that, though. We definitely got to talk about this fabulous 5-0. You know what I'm saying? We ain't talking about the popos either. We're definitely going to get into that. But let me go ahead and bring in our other day one. Mr. Banks is with us as well. Hoo-de-hoo! What it do? Hey. What it do?
What's happening, y'all?
Hey, I like your t-shirt.
What's going on? Thank you. I'll be representing. Still waiting on my Pieces of She t-shirt, but I'm still waiting.
Yeah.
I don't even know if Pieces of She is going to be a thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's all right.
Yeah, Pieces of She. If you guys don't know, Miss Trish, hosted her own podcast. She did it for a few seasons, and you fell back. Why you fall back, Miss Trish?
Life be lifing.
Yeah.
And, just new things. Got a new granddaughter and now a new grandson. Yeah. Like, this is my life.
Yeah. Celebrate that.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's
really
awesome. And how does that feel to be grandkids, and you feel like a grandmama?
Girl, when I tell you I was not ready, okay, so they call me Yaya. This Yaya life is amazing. I did not know that my heart had the capacity to do that.
Yeah. That's what they say.
You love them grandkids different.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a reason why you ain't gotta, feed them. I mean, you can just have fun with them. Pop them off, you can try them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's dope.
Yes.
That's the main thing, So so 2024 has been something. It's really been something. And yes, it's just so much we could talk about. And, I even say, like, since we had our November results with this presidential election, I kind of just fell back from a lot of, political affairs and stuff like that, and just kind of just started watching like, just mindless movies and just, my books, and just kind of not trying to stay away from it as much as possible, but still keeping my ear to the street. So, but it's been a quite a year, and I just think 2025 is really going to be a dude. I mean, Cat Williams, he said it best. That man, I don't know, he might be a prophet. What y'all think? He might be a prophet.
Yeah.
Because he mentioned the fact that that it was going to be the year of revelations per se, and then how much has come out? Like, it's so much, but this is America, so nothing surprises me now about anything or anybody, because it's a lot of ignorant stuff that happens, right? But then it's just like, in mathematics in 2024, if you add those numbers up, it's 8, and 8 in mathematics. For y'all that may not know, the 5%ers, they reference numbers based on math, and it's called mathematics. It's so the number 8, if you add those numbers up, 2024 represents the build or destroy year. And so I was always anticipating, what is this going to look like? And it's been the build or destroy year, right? So it's like with this election and with, all the decision making that's come into effect, just on that level, what do y'all think? Did we build or did we destroy, or both? What's your takeaway?
I think that our current political system, if the Democrats don't do anything, if they really do hand over on January 20th to these people, our country as we know it is done, because they're going to do so much damage they're going to do so much damage in the next 4 years that it's going to be unrecognizable as what it was. That's what I think. But you know what? Hell, fuck it. Maybe let's go.
Yeah.
Maybe we've been fighting and complaining about it for all these years. Maybe it needed to be destroyed and rebuilt. I'm not saying rebuilt the way that they talking about rebuilding it, but
So I'm trying to see on Facebook if to share my show like I normally do, but I'm not seeing it on the page. If you guys, if anybody can check to see if it's there, but I can't share it.
Let me see.
Hopefully it's there. It looks like it's there based on the views, but I don't know if those views are coming from YouTube or Facebook. So, but yeah. So what about you, Mr. Banks? Do you think how do you see the 2024 as a build or destroy year? Do you think it's the year that we built, destroyed, or both?
Well, I'm gonna speak for myself. Excuse me. Speak for myself, and regards to my own personal life. I'm looking forward to destroying any negative strongholds in my own life. And I'm looking forward to just building and continue to build on the positivity and the optimism and keeping my faith strong, man. They say, I say, you keep your faith strong enough to tread water until you got the faith strong enough to walk on water. So I'm looking forward to walking on water, man.
Yeah. Okay.
For real.
Okay. You got your Jesus peace on and everything too.
No, they say Happy New Year.
No, for real though. So say that again. Walk enough to be able to tread on water.
Yeah, keep your faith strong enough to tread water until your faith is strong enough to walk on water.
Amen. Okay.
Yeah.
Faith is very important. That's one thing that I can say that's been a takeaway for me. Just having faith and having trust in what I believe that I can manifest through just prayer and actualization, and just knowing that God is a real thing. You know what I'm saying? I know people, I don't speak in a religious term either, because I can, tell you I'm not a religious person. I'm more of a spiritual person. I don't conform to any type of, way of life per se, in particular. But I definitely believe there's something greater than myself, and that this universe moves based on what was here before any of us were even thought of. You know what I mean? So I stay optimistic in that respect. For me, the build or destroy year, I think it was definitely a destroy year. Like we built up to this point, and a lot of things were taken away and destroyed. Destruction to me is not necessarily a bad thing, though. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, things get lost in a fire. Good. Sometimes that's just what you need. So, I'm not mad about it. I was nervous, and here we are moving into 2025. Who knows what comes next? But even in personal situations, some things have been destroyed, and I don't necessarily see it as a bad thing. I think it as a lesson, and in some cases, even a blessing. But the reality is it still was destroyed. And then there were some things that were built, relationships, friendships, a lot of good things came out of it. Miss Trish talked about, having a grandbaby, you know,
Right.
just, you know, a lot of positive things. And I just think it's interesting when you think about how things coincide with the mathematics of build or destroy, because now when we go into 2025 and do the math and add those numbers up, it's 9. And the mathematics, again, 9 is be or born. So we went from build or destroy to born. And is it a coincidence? You know what I'm saying?
Well,
so it's something to be seen in 2025, and I'm looking forward to it. Again, Miss Trish, I'm staying optimistic. I'm going to continue to tread lightly on water. You know, and to be honest, if I ever get to the point where I can walk on water, I don't know what that's going to look like, because it's such a responsibility to be that great. You know what I mean? Because if you should ever slip, because never catch me slip, because if I slip, then I'm slipping. And if I got my knee, then you know I'm straight tripping. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, if I slip, people be looking at you sideways, because they look at you, they put you in a certain light. And so just what happens if I do slip? You know what I'm saying? Are you going to catch me, or are you going to judge me? Are you going to let me drown? You're going to say, oh, she can't even swim. You know what I'm saying? So, you know.
Well, you know what, y'all? There are people who look at y'all every day, different genders, different ethnicities, or whatever. They look at y'all daily lives every day. They have no idea what y'all going through. Y'all blessed to not look like what you've been through, what you're going through, right?
Yeah.
So there are people who really visualize y'all two, as really literally walking on water, because y'all walk with so much grace and y'all represent your greatness everywhere you go. So you got to keep that in mind. And people going to look and they're going to say what they got to say regardless, but you just got to keep walking. Don't look down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's right. And don't look down. And I posted something just basically saying, if you must look down, do so just to step over some shit, and then get back up high and carry on with your life, and don't be bothered, because, you know, thieves will come to steal your joy. Misery loves company. And if you guys didn't learn anything in 2024, that's a reality. So I don't know what's going on with Facebook. This is different. I'm sure I shared it on both. But so it's not sharing. But for those of you who are watching on YouTube, and you know some people that might be trying to catch it on Facebook, just let them know that they might have to go to YouTube until I can figure out what's going on, because I don't know what's going on. That's weird. But yeah, so 2024, it went by so fast.
It did.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, it did. Real.
It did, but I did a lot. I did some traveling. I went to like some concerts. Yeah, I went to Jodeci concert, girl.
Hey, that's what's up.
That was amazing to me. I'm a Jodeci fan, so that was great. Concerts, traveling. I did a lot of work. Always working. But you know, grandparenting, parents. I turned 50. Shit.
Hey.
This year. I turned 50.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Did we talk about our drinks and our drink?
Oh yeah, we gotta get our drink word. Yes, I have the Moscow. Look at me, the Moscow Mule.
Yeah.
This is a concoction of vodka, ginger beer, and lime.
Okay.
Yes.
So I found this. It's an already mixed old fashioned at Smith's. It was $23 for this. It was on sale, so I was like, I'm getting that because I love old fashions. And I have the
old fashioned.
I finally got a chance to use my little. You see my little ball, my little ice ball. It's a big old cube of just one cube of ice.
Yeah,
it's just whiskey with like a twist of like orange peel and something like that. But you just sip on it. You just sip. So this would be the only drink I have this whole show. Thank God.
What is an old fashioned?
It's just whiskey with like a orange, like an orange twist on it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I got the Facebook. I went and shared it. So you guys should be good on Facebook now. If you're just tuning in on Facebook, you missed maybe 5 minutes. I don't know. I got to put my readers back on. I can see what time. Hey, let me see how many minutes. Yeah, y'all missed about 18 minutes. But that's all right. Y'all know y'all could rewind the tape. But anyway, we do need a drink word. Yours not Benadryl or Sudafed, is it over there, Mr. Banks? What you drink?
Nah. Oh, so look. they say the best part of staying up is Folgers in your cup. So I got the black on black coffee, that dirty water, that oil. You know what I mean? But however, for my adult beverage, I've had my fair share of prescribed promethazine, so I feel like I'm in a Lil Wayne video right now. I was under the weather.
You gonna start mumble rapping to us?
Yeah, I'm about to start mumble rapping. Y'all just bob your head and go along with it and say you like the beat. I was under the umbrella. Hey,
okay, what you talking about?
Yeah. I was under the weather like a bad umbrella, man. I was going bad for a minute. So excuse my cough. I got my cough drops. I got my booger blower. Like I'm on deck like a sailor. I'm ready. I'm ready.
That's what's up.
I'm ready. But if I nod off, y'all just put me backstage.
Yeah, you know what we're gonna do. Yeah, your situation. We're gonna let you have your moment and whatnot. Shout out to Ray. I see you in the chat. He said what's up in your ear, Toya, and
what up?
Woo! That's what's up. Thank you for joining us, y'all. Happy New Year for all of us that are making it to it. We're not there quite there yet, but God willing, we all gonna get there to 2025. I mean, people just dropping every day. There's a saying that said people dying and ain't died before. You just laugh to keep them crying. You know what I'm saying? When you say that, you know what I'm saying? Because we know, hundreds, thousands, maybe even millions. I don't know the stats. Maybe y'all know. People pass every day. That's just what it is, right? But it's just, if you're on social media, people they're losing family members back to back to back, right before Christmas, right after Christmas, if you're watching the news. So, my condolences to y'all. My heart goes out to y'all. And, it makes the weather much colder, even in the winter. It makes it even colder when you have to experience that. So, I just hope that you guys find some joy, some peace, and some happiness and understanding during these times, because you definitely need it. And, my hearts are with y'all as well. But yeah, 2024 has been something else. Yeah. So do y'all have like a summary, like a word of a year that y'all come up with? Like every year I have a word that I summarize a year. Some years it's been the F word. Some years it's been it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, and every year you just turned 50, Trish. They have a saying that says the older you get, the more you don't give a fuck.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Solitary. You know what I'm saying?
But I've been like that my whole life, so it's just worse.
It's getting worse.
I mean,
it's the same.
I don't think it's in a bad way. It is what it is. And so I've learned to budget my fucks, and I have a small budget. Small budget. Yeah. I'm good though.
Okay.
So you know what? I brought a couple of dollars for the cuss drawer, right?
Okay.
I got 3 to cover all us. Now, you spend it sparingly, you spend it wisely. But look, since I was a kid, whenever I came across a couple of dollars, I like to look at what letter was on the money, right?
Okay.
So we talking about F it. Hold on, let me get it right.
You got 3
So
F's.
we talking about nah. Watch. Boom.
Look, let me put my
wait, hold on. Now listen, I'm 50. Hold on, let me get
hold on. We're gonna move him. Move
out. I gotta zoom in. So look, y'all got it? EFF.
Where are we seeing that at? The EFF.
The EFF. That's on the dollar, right? So look, I also have another saying: put a little more effort in your effort.
That's what's up.
Right. So if you know you didn't gave it all you got to give, after that, F it, man. That's what it is. It is what it is. So yeah.
Drink word. Is it F it, y'all? Come let me know.
F it.
In the chat, what's the F word?
Yeah.
We're gonna sit by Benadryl and whatever. Whatever, F it. Okay, I like it. What you think? Shout out to
the blank or whatever.
Podcast. He says, or she, he's hey Toya and panel. Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, what's your word of the year, Vegas? What's up? What are you what's your summary of 2024? What up, my girl? What's up?
Fuck it.
Thank you.
Hell yeah.
So
You
okay, so
know,
far the drink
my
was
word is detachment.
detachment. Okay.
Yeah, and I'm learning how to perfect detachment. Life is easier when you don't attach yourself to certain things, people, places, or things,
Yeah.
because there's a lot of pain and hurt involved when you're attached to
Okay.
things. So detachment, letting things happen as they happen, flowing with it,
Yeah.
experiencing the life experience that you're experiencing during whatever that is, and just being present for the moment. So detachment for me.
You know what?
That's
It's
real.
funny that you say that because I mean that's real. I feel that. I was just talking about that with some people, just saying basically that's one of my survival tactics that I've adopted. I can't tell you if it's working. It's been okay. Not being so attached to anything because you can lose anything at any time, and not
Yeah.
just in death, but just in life. People. I didn't lost people that's still alive. You know what I'm saying?
Now you done touched on something.
You're not
Yeah.
sitting around curled up in a ball feeling sorry for yourself. Okay.
That's something right there. When you lose somebody who ain't even dead.
Yeah. That part. You said it best. You lose somebody that ain't even dead.
But being able to move forward and understanding that that's just a part of your experience with that person,
Yeah.
or and maybe that season is over, reason, season, or lifetime. So
Yeah.
maybe that reason it has come and gone, or that season is over.
Yeah.
Not everybody makes it to the lifetime.
Yeah.
Okay. So what are you detaching yourself from in general, in specifically or in general?
People, places, and things.
Yeah.
The biggest thing for me right now, and I don't know if ever, for the listeners, I turned 50 this year. I had been wanting my dream car since I was 10 years old.
Yeah.
And I said, fuck it.
Whoa. Tell them
I'm
about
turning
it though.
50.
Tell
I'm
them about
turning 50. I'm going to get my dream car.
Right.
Man, when I tell you I searched for that car, and I was very specific in what I was looking for. I didn't know exactly what kind, but I knew I wanted a Porsche. Ever since I was 10. I was attracted to the 911s, the 944s. Like when I was young, I would see them and they would just do something to me, inside of me. So this year I was like, you know what? I'm going to finally go to the Porsche dealership and
Yeah.
look at them. I'm going to really try to get this thing going. And lo and behold, I was able to do it. I ended up wise words of my neighbor, who was also a Porsche owner, told me to look into the certified pre-owned. So I ended up getting a certified pre-owned. And when I tell you these people did not drive this car, they did not drive this car.
No,
It hadn't been in any accidents, clean, and it was exactly how I wanted it. Black exterior, red interior. It was just amazing. She was so pretty. And do you know that I had this car for maybe 3-4 months? At 4 months is putting a lot on it. Took it to the Porsche dealership for a small thing, and while the technicians were driving my car to check out the thing, somebody hit that damn car, totaled it. It's gone. The car that I wanted for 40 years, it's gone. And I went through a whole grieving process about this car.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I had already been trying to work on detachment and thinking that I'm doing a great job at it. And then this happened. And I was like,
Yeah.
oh, I got some more work to do because I was attached to that car.
Yeah, I bet.
So that's
Did
what
you
I'm
describe
learning.
it yet? I know you said red interior, black, but did you tell them what kind of car it was?
It was a Porsche Panamera.
It was a beautiful.
Her name was Lady P. She was amazing. She
Yes.
just sounded like she was just ready to do some things. I ended up purchasing her from California, Riverside, California.
Yeah.
So do you know I got to drive that car back all the way back to Vegas by myself in the car. It was so amazing. And I just bonded like with the car. It was it's undescribable how much joy that car brought me.
Yeah. I'm sorry about that. But I always say there's a lesson in stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like it's hard. It's a hard lesson because I know that was something that it's just messed up, but you have to find some silver linings in order to maintain your sanity and your peace. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Or detachment. Okay. I feel you on that. Listen, we also have another special guest joining us, another member of our Day One crew who took some time out of his day to hop on with your girl and the rest of the team. So hopefully his audio and his visual is good. And we'll go ahead and pull him on the end too to join in on the conversation. That's Mr. Y'all know who that is. That's Mr.
Yo. What's going on? What's going on? Yeah. What's going on?
What up, Green?
Oh, that's a hell of a surprise, man.
Yeah. I'm in this thing.
Luigi, wait a minute.
Mario.
Is that a message?
Hey, look.
Yeah.
Wait, it's 2024. We're gonna leave it. We're gonna leave it here.
I started with the trolling early.
Is that a subliminal?
Hey, look. What they say? If you know, you know.
Okay.
Yeah. What's happening, man? How you feeling?
I'm good. How you?
I'm good, bro. How you treating yourself?
Well, I can't complain. I'm loving it. Can't complain at all. Zero complaints on my end.
That's what's up. Hey, good to see you, man. For real.
Yeah, likewise. How's the holiday?
Oh, it's straight, man. I try to treat every day like a holiday. You know what I mean? I wake up, I look around, I realize I ain't waiting on a nurse or a CO to open that door. I say, man, I hit the lotto. Let's go.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
I try to treat every day like a holiday, but then I looked at the receipt and said I couldn't afford it. So today's Saturday.
That's what's up. That's right.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
I'm glad you joined us.
Yeah.
2024. How you feeling about it? What's your takeaway?
My biggest takeaway to me is same old shit.
Yeah.
Just keep it moving.
Yeah.
Take the good with the bad. Hold myself accountable for what I can and keep it moving.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can't let outsiders affect how I feel throughout the day. So
yeah,
it is what it is for me.
For real. Hell yeah.
That's what's up.
It's nice to see y'all though.
Yeah, I'm happy to see all of y'all.
Yeah, it's a hell of a surprise, man. Hell yeah.
That's what's up. So we were talking about 2024. I was talking to them with mathematics. 2024 adds to number 8, and number 8 in mathematics is build or destroy. And so I was asking their perspective on it, this being a build or destroy year. How do you see this year? Is it a build or destroy, or both for you?
It's always building for me. I mean, once it's over, then it's destroyed, in my opinion. But for me, it's always building. So I don't give a damn what happened yesterday, what's going to happen tomorrow. We build it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the only way to grow, in my opinion. I got to learn from what took place yesterday and keep moving.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's the best thing about it. So we up here coming up with the drink word, just based on what we've been talking about. I'm thinking what the drink word should be. I'm over here playing with this thing. Do you have any suggestions for the drink word, first caller?
Any word to start with A. I'm just playing.
Now I got some words now.
Hey.
Since we're talking about new year and old year, let's do year.
Yeah. It is.
Oh shit, we're gonna be drinking all night.
All night.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm leaving it at F it because I feel like all that y'all did mention as a drink word, F it. We had somebody in the chat that said his drink word was discipline. F it, get disciplined. F it. Don't be detached. You know what I'm saying?
Just
F
do
it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? What was your word again, first caller?
Year.
F it. And we're gonna be saying that plenty. So all of that, F this year, so we might not be saying F it much, but anything in relation to that is what we've been talking about. We're gonna drink anyway. What you sipping on? You got your drink over there, first caller?
Yeah, I do. I got my drink and my two-step.
Very good. Okay.
And for the night, For the night for the big dog who put discipline for his drink word tonight.
Yeah.
F your discipline. Get loose with us, big dog. Get loose with us.
Get loose with us. To my own self. You know, me and self be like, we gonna get up, we gonna work out, we gonna eat right. And then myself be like, F your discipline. So
yeah. Well, shout out to his discipline though.
What is it?
That's what's up. Yeah.
What's that?
What is it?
What's that? What I'm drinking?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm drinking yak.
Okay.
Yakety yak, don't talk back.
Yeah. Same time to say. Yeah.
So y'all,
what y'all drinking on?
Go ahead. What you say?
So what y'all drinking on?
Well, I have a Moscow Mule.
Okay.
Miss Trish got an old fashioned, and
You don't laugh.
Promethazine or something.
I got coffee to counteract the cough syrup.
Oh, okay,
yeah. So if I start slurring my words, you get it. You understand?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I got you.
Shout out to Sherry. What up, sis? She said, "Hey, day ones."
Hey.
You know, everybody love the day ones. Okay. Vegas Live Podcast says, "Oh my Lord, that was a drink word. I'm drinking now." Yeah, you got to drink. You got to drink and drink responsibly.
Yeah.
Yo, what's this thing? What's the conversation about this Beyonce performance? Did anybody see it? Is anybody hearing the trending conversation about good or bad about the performance?
I heard it was dope. I missed it, but I heard it was dope though.
Yeah, it's on Netflix now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
18 minutes,
and it was amazing.
Okay,
and I'm not even a Beyonce fan, but I didn't like the way that the Country Music Awards did her and Shabuzi. You know, with them having the #1 songs and them not even getting. I think Shabuzi got nominated, but she didn't even get nominated or anything. So I think this was a big to them.
Of course,
it was a big effort. I'm gonna have
my own. Effort.
Okay, effort.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have my own shit.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And I loved it.
And it was the perfect platform to do it on too. Huge platform. And she did all her new joints from the country joints. She didn't do none of that old school music, none of that shit. So I think it was dope. It was dope for her.
Yeah, that was from her new album, right? From the Cowboy Carter.
Yeah.
Cowboy Carter.
And they said the ratings the viewership went down right after the show was over.
Oh, Netflix. They said they were like, oh, that's right, because everybody was waiting. They said they were watching the football game. Basically, some kind of way they were watching just for the halftime show, basically, not for the football game.
Absolutely.
Yeah. It was a football game at a Beyonce concert.
Yeah, exactly. That's crazy. Yeah, so 27 million viewers. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
She brought out Blue Ivy. Who is Shabuzi? Y'all know that? I'm sorry. Post Malone.
Yeah.
Y'all know them folks.
Yeah, he sings the song. It's
everybody in the club get tips. He sampled
Jaquan.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't even know that, but I know Jaquan though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, so this is for the Baltimore versus Houston. That was at the NRG Stadium at the halftime show. They said she did her thing, but then there was some people just saying that they weren't a fan of her performance. You know, people are still feeling a way about country music, and I guess as a Black woman doing the country music, and I'm just like, people so ignorant. Like, it just amazes me. You know what I'm saying? This is even Black people saying it. So I just, I'm not a big country fan, but I imagine if I sat down and listened to a lot of country music, I would enjoy it because I love the blues. And when some of the country music that I have listened to reminds me of the blues. You know, it's a story. They're telling a story. It's a real story. You know what I'm saying? It's relatable and it's wrong with music.
Mm-hmm.
I think if people go ahead.
No, I'm good. Go ahead.
I thought someone else was saying something, but I think if people detached from being genre specific and color or race specific, and just listen to the music for what it is, listen to the message for what it is, listen to what people are conveying through their art, they wouldn't have all these restrictions and saying, oh, this is this because they Black, this is this because they Mexican, this is this because they white. No, man, good music is good music.
Exactly.
All the way around the board. And in my opinion, I'm gonna just jump out there and say it's all rhythm and blues, and we know who the kings and queens of the rhythm and blues, because who had the blues the most overall culturally, especially in this country. So we had to come up with ways to console ourselves and to motivate ourselves and everybody else around us. And some certain people took it and just twisted it and became song and dance, shuck and jive type of situation. But man, we've been doing this for calendars, you know what I mean, for a long time. So man, they can't knock that woman for doing what she do.
Nah. You know, and then you think about country music that actually comes from the continent, like mostly everything, right? You know, the banjo is from the continent. We brought that here to America. Even the what is it? The not the banjo, but the what am I trying to? The fiddle. The fiddle came from the continent of Africa. You know, we throw in that harmonica. That was a derivative of China, but again, it wasn't American. And then, you know, all of that was pretty much put together in a hodgepodge of country music. And it was built off of like folk music. And they said they used it in minstrel shows and stuff like that here in America, like in the 20th century, it started off. But we brought that here. We brought that rhythm and that blues here. As you said, Mr. Banks, we brought that here. And then they, you know, what they do, they steal them sticky fingers and then took it as their own. You know what I'm saying? When I think about stuff like that, I think about like patents and stuff. All of the things that we've invented, we'll never get credit for because it was illegal for us to even have our name on anything. And so they just run with it and they think it's okay to just, you know, act like we didn't give them this. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't have to put some respect on our name out here. I'm just saying.com.
Right. They are never going to put no respect on our names. We got to just know who the fuck we are.
Yes, quit looking for validity out of somebody else, man. Don't know who can verify you. You know what I mean? Like, come on. You don't need no blue check next to your name to be verified.
Yeah.
I know who I am. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't need nobody to give me credibility for nothing, man. I know who I am. As long as everything right when I go in Wells Fargo. That's what's important. As far as on paper, that's all that matters. But how somebody else feel about you and, you know, how they perceive you or whatever, man, that's on them. That's their loss. If they can't be motivated by your greatness and by whatever you bring to the table, if they can't take that and say, man, that really inspired me, that motivated me, that means they have that's a real character flaw.
Yeah. Yeah, F that. F it.
F it, yeah. I'm about to run out of coffee already.
But you know, I just want to highlight the double standard real quick though, because Beyonce, there's mixed reviews, right, on her performance, right? Beyonce, she's an entertainer. She got paid to show up for the halftime show, right? Okay. But yet every Sunday when Taylor Swift shows up, they going crazy based on what she's wearing.
Oh yeah,
and that's the same genre of music. So to me, the backlash is just a direct reflection of their insecurities. You know what I mean? Right. And Beyonce's threat or our threat to that genre of music at this point.
Yeah.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
Insecurity. That's the best word for it right there, man. People are very insecure, man. People are very insecure.
Been the word for years. I mean, these people have been very insecure of themselves for years because they do know. They know.
Look how hard they fight against equality. I mean, think about it. If I say, hey, man, line it up, we're going to race head up. You know what I mean? No head start, no nothing. We're going to race head up. And they be like, no, I need a head start. That tells you everything you need to know right there.
Well, they have to learn now. I know you're going to get to it, Miss Taylor, but it's some turmoil in the MAGA world.
Yeah.
Tell me, I told you I'm kind of detached, but I mean, when hasn't there been turmoil in the MAGA?
Well, the first
that's part of our drink word too.
The first lady Musk says that we have to get the people that are more qualified to do jobs and stuff. And people are saying, well, all you guys are hiring all these immigrants. And they were like, well, you guys basically are not smart enough. So we gotta hire the immigrant. Girl, them people mad. They done called them dumb. Yeah. They done called them poorly educated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you say they didn't call?
They did. Elon and what's his man name? Vivek.
Goodness. How y'all let a whole ass immigrant come over here and try to run stuff to the point where they calling him president though?
He doing it.
They call it master manipulation, man. That was a couple syllables. I apologize. Yeah, that's all it was. It just master manipulation. He knew they were poorly educated. That's why they voted for him. That's why they went with the whole play. You know what I mean? It's like, man, I can go into all that. Man.
I'm so excited. I have a cousin of mine who my grandmother's in the hospital. We went to go visit her. and he came in the hospital with his little red hat, he's all proud and stuff.
Yeah.
I said, what? He said, oh yeah, I'm proud, wearing it loud and proud. I said, well, I sure hope you get kicked off all those programs you on, all them programs, because the motherfucker on hella programs.
Yeah.
Kick his ass off.
It's been a drastic drop in like these Ivy League colleges where, you know, Black students were, you know, having to, you know, getting access through affirmative action. They're not getting access anymore because they're not required to, you know what I'm saying, to allow them in, you know. But again, it goes back to the point that we don't need them. But I'm just saying that just to prove a point that these people, when people say racism is dead and we don't need things like affirmative action, it's showing and proving that we do. Because what's the other reason why you had them there? Because you didn't respect their, you know, their education. You didn't respect their drive. You only had them there so that you can continue to stand as an institution.
Right.
That's what it is.
Yep. I really I long for the day, and I really look forward to the day. Like my brother say, just keep building. And I just really can't wait for us as individuals to build and collectively to build to where we could be independent, just literally off the grid, independent of all that stuff. We don't need their accreditation. We don't need their validation. We don't need none of that. We don't need the Oscars, the Emmys. We don't need nothing, man. We don't need nothing because we know who we are and we can sign those deals. We can get those contracts together. We can do those bank loans. We can do everything we need to do self-sufficient, man, in-house. I can't wait for us as a people to have that.
It's happening because Beyonce said fuck them and I don't need to be on your country music awards. I'm gonna have my own shit. And I think a lot of people are gonna follow suit. Mm-hmm. Oh, you don't want me there? Okay, got it. I'm gonna do my own thing.
Yeah,
we need to.
And a lot of people are mad, but like my mama said, you better scratch your ass and get glad.
Hell yeah.
But aside from that, I checked out some movies. Like I said, I'm trying to just engage in other things outside of, you know, all of the craziness going on in the world.
What you watching? Did you guys see?
Huh?
What you watching now?
I watched 6888. Y'all watch that?
Yes.
No, not yet.
It's really
I gotta
good.
be in the right mood to watch that.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
I already know.
Yeah.
Anything from back there, I gotta be right to watch it.
I never even heard of that.
Make sure you 100% feeling better.
Yeah.
So First Caller, it was written and directed by Tyler Perry. It's about the 688th Central Postal Directory Battalion. It's an all-Black and all-female battalion in the World War II, and they were hired. They were sent to be postal workers. But the story goes so much deeper than that. You know what I'm saying? The story that they tell, and just showing just Black excellence and how, you know, how we show up as Black women. You know, even through the midst of all the ignorance and you know. They pretty much put them in that position to set them up for failure, and you know, so it's a triumphant story. It's a great story, and one of the ladies I know, just at least one of them, she's 100 years old. She's still alive, looking good. You can't tell me she's 100. She looks great, and she lived to see this film. She lives to tell the story, and I just feel honored to be able to know this because there's a lot we don't know, you know. But yeah, it's very good. Right. Yeah, you do got to be. You know, it does piss you off. But I'm glad the story is being told because it just, again, it's another reflection of America's ignorance and how racism is ignorant as hell. But look, we the rose that grows through concrete, period.
Right.
And
we always are going to be, and we're built for this. So this shit that's about to happen for the next 4 years, we built for this.
Yeah, we built for it. We built for it.
Now, when you say watching a movie, it'll piss you off a little bit because of history, I'm assuming, right? And
well,
like me.
Just the treatment of those women, the way that they're being talked to, the way that they're being, you know, viewed as, the way that they're being portrayed, and the way the roadblocks that are being put and the setup and the fuckery that goes on, you know, to try to make us fail, and you know, we built for this.
Yeah,
And see, and like to use your word earlier, Miss Trish, detach. It's hard for me to detach myself emotionally from certain movies like that. And I'm tired of all of our movies. It takes you to that dark place. You know what I mean? I want to see a movie where we're celebrating and highlighting the positive life from beginning to end. Where you don't have to go to that dark place. I understand sometimes going to that dark place is part of the history, but for me, I'm not mentally I'm not emotionally mature enough to detach myself always. So sometimes that keeps me from watching certain films because it takes me to a place that I'd rather not be.
Gotcha.
That's why I ain't saying it. That's why.
Right. Yeah.
I get it though. I get it.
I do too. And there are a lot of Black movies that are far on the whole other end of the spectrum. That's not us. As a whole, talking about the history of our life here and beyond. We have comedies. There's a lot of good Christmas comedies. There's action movies, stuff that's not even relative to the actual history in the United States. So we got all of that. I think it's all important. But I agree. You got to know when you're able, like you said, if you're emotionally available for that, and it does require that you be prepared, mentally available for it, because there's a lot of movies I can't watch and that's just even violence. I don't really like to see a lot of violence and bloodshed. I'm not mentally available for that, or jail movies, things where it's centered around incarceration and things like that. So I get it. It's a trigger, but there's a lot to learn. And if you can find the time and the mental stamina and just a good place, if you're in a good place where it's not going to tear you down, it's important to at least know still, as hard as it is,
But what it is always, there's life lessons within those, right? And there's teachable opportunities within those movies, those books, anything that presents our past and the pain of our past and how we overcome, regardless of it all. So using that movie as an example, one of my coworkers hit me, and he's of another complexion. Like, he grew up totally different. So we just way different, period. Right. And he hit me. He asked me if I saw that movie, and I told him I had not. And I told him, I said, man, I don't really watch movies like that. He said, man, I watched it. He said, I ain't gonna lie, I cried. And I said, well, I got a whole list of movies for you to watch. I said, I prescribe these movies for you I need you. I need you to feel that pain, because then you will understand me more as a person. You will understand this Black woman standing next to you in the line as you will understand us more. You know what I mean? And maybe you will come a little further out of that wherever you come from. You know what I mean? But it would just, to me, I give those movies to them. Y'all need to watch this. Y'all need to sit down and really absorb it, really soak it up, really feel it. I don't want to feel it. Y'all need to feel it. So, you can have a better understanding of where we come from and where we're trying to go in life, and why we just don't want to be fucked with, period. We just don't want to be fucked with, man. Leave us alone. Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. And he was like, hey, he was like, bro, I'm so sorry. I'm like, no, I don't want to hear that shit. Just keep watching these movies I'm sending you. Yeah.
What'd he say? Don't be sorry. Be careful.
Be careful. Right.
What movie is that from?
That's Friday After Next.
Okay, Friday After Next. Yeah, we're gonna do a movie trivia game too, y'all. So I just want to keep y'all up. So and then I'm watching the Ultimatum season 3. I watch Ultimatum South Africa too.
What is that?
I may not really be into it, but it's interesting. Miss Trish, you might like it. So basically,
what network is it on?
Netflix.
Okay.
So these couples, they're dating. They've been together 2-3 years or whatnot. And one of them, male or female, is giving them an ultimatum, like, I'm ready to get married. And so they go to this show. It's like basically like a wife swap situation where they get to break up and date people. You know what I'm saying? Their partners are seeing them interact with other people, and they might even build a bond with them, or smash, whatever. They broken up, and they do this for like 3 weeks, and then they come back. And then they get with their original mates. And then in the end, they determine if they're going to stay together or get engaged. Get engaged or break up. And so it's just interesting to see the dynamics of it. I couldn't do it. Yeah. But it's
I don't watch relationship shows either.
Probably shouldn't watch it as a couple, because then, as women, we get to ask some questions like, well, what would you do?
It's a teachable moment. Yeah. You put the brother in a hot seat, like, you done fucked up, don't you?
Right. Oh, so you would have slept with her because we broke up on the show. You know, it don't go like that. I get it.
Yeah, that's a trick bag waiting to happen, man. No, that's
You gotta
no
have
question.
some emotional maturity to watch that.
Yeah. I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that.
Yeah,
I couldn't do it.
But I binge watched it. But initially, I wasn't interested just by the name. I was like, I don't want to see. Because I don't like to talk about things like that. People cheating and breaking up and all that stuff like that. I don't really like to indulge. But it was just interesting just seeing their interactions and how people really deal with situations like that. So I ended
Well, you know what? I used to watch Black Love, and that was Aaron. I used to like that.
Oh no, Black Love is different. That's not
Black Love, and then I think Love Is or something like that. So I was watching that.
Oh, Love Is.
I like Black Love. It was a little slow for me sometimes. I felt like they left a lot out. I wanted to hear more from the couples, and they did a lot of editing.
Okay.
It was just too dramatic. You know, we just prayed and we just prayed. You know, it was all that.
Not all of them. Not all of them.
I never heard of Black Love.
Black Love. I think it's not that old though. Maybe like 4 years old, bro. You'll find it.
Okay.
It's amazing.
Oh, is it? Because I remember Flavor of Love, but.
reality show.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Watching scratch their head trying to figure out why these women was crying over him. That part.
Yeah.
That's what I was like, why?
Oh man.
Black Love.
That's all I was.
Flavor and Love. Yeah, I remember that.
But see now, since y'all talking about Black Love, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on Remy and Papoose?
Oh man, I want Papoose just keep it moving like inertia, man.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's kick Remy back in for 10 minutes.
Do what?
I said let's kick Remy my back in for 10 minutes. She's dead wrong.
Yeah, she flagrant foul and won.
Yeah.
I wish I didn't know anything about them.
Okay.
Really?
I don't care.
Okay.
Oh, I mean, sometimes it just floods through like YouTube or whatever.
But
they're like, dang, I don't go looking for none of it. I just be like, dang, that was crazy.
Every time I see it, I'm like, why?
I mean, I only bring it up because I know Remy and Pap, or at least how Pap treated her. He was like the poster child of Black Love for the better part of a decade at this point. You know what I mean?
She was incarcerated, right?
Yeah.
8 years. He stood by her, married her while she was incarcerated, waited for her, put his career on hold, even though his mama said he wasn't doing it like that. You know, he put all that on hold. They end up coming back, doing a reality show. They had a beautiful wedding. They tried several times to have a baby and finally successfully did. She did have miscarriages. And so he was a poster child of a good Black man, you know what I'm saying, that stood by his woman. And so, you know, everybody had a lot of love for him, period. They looked at him as being a lucky woman and looked at him as being like a good Black man. He was a poster child of Black men don't cheat, you know?
Yeah.
So he was sitting on a high horse. And then, so for this to come out, it is like a shocker. Like, what? Now what's happening? And you with Clarissa Shields?
Right.
Twig on the tea. It was a lot. And then come, you know, but you know, I always say, because you know, I respected their relationship. I thought it was cute. I thought it was sweet. But I always say there's two sides to every story. So even when everybody was mad at Remy's mom, she left him, she was cheating, she went with this other person. I'm like, it's always something else there. You know what I'm saying? There's, you know, we just never know what else it is. They're not talking about it because they didn't talk about it. So we had no idea. We could only speculate. And whatever the situation was, they chose to let the people think what they wanted to think. And the consensus was that she was a hoe and she dogged him out, right? A cheating, conniving hoe, whatever they was calling her. And so now it's like, okay, more is coming out. And now I'm looking at him sideways. But at the same time, I always knew in the back of my mind that there was more to it. You just never know what people are going through, you know, behind closed doors.
Right. Okay, so let me ask you this. Now, let's say the shoe was on the other foot. Let's say if it was a brother who mistreated the sister that way, how do you think we'll be perceived now? Just from the public, you know. So there's this double standard there. She's not getting. That's why I want to kick her back in, because if it was us, let's go, Miss Trish.
No, so here's my thing. I mean, I don't know when Remy was locked up. Here's what I do know about the thing. You know, I felt like when she got out, I felt like he was too good for her. That's how I felt. I didn't know them. you know, and I'm like, well, this, you know, but I don't know. It was just something. I'm really good with energy and reading people's energy and stuff. I just felt like, okay, y'all need to probably like wait. Like y'all probably should have waited and like while she's out, maybe dated and things like that, because of course she's gonna like be your everything because you're all she has. But now that she got out, she's like free. And I think that's anybody.
Wow.
I think that if it was a man, same thing. I'd be like, you should not have married that man. I mean, that he's free now. So y'all should have waited. Let him be free for a little bit before you get married to see if this is really something you want to do. I think in
Get it out of the system.
They were together before she got locked up, though.
They were what?
They were together before she got locked up.
Right.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought he married her while they were in.
This wasn't no pen pal, you know, thing.
Oh, how long were they together before?
I don't know, a few years. I can't remember exactly, but yeah, they were together.
Okay.
Not very long, I wouldn't say, but they were together.
That changes things.
Yeah.
So I just think if the shoe was on the other foot, we hear a lot of that. Girl, I told you that nigga wasn't no good. He couldn't wait to come home. That was jailhouse talk and the whole nine.
I feel that way about her, though.
Yeah.
I feel that way about her.
Yeah.
I'm like, dang, what a backlash! Like if it was a brother, man, they'd be kicking his. If it was Papoose, they'd be kicking his back end.
I don't think everybody is on her side. Are they?
You know, they was going in on her. The tables have just turned because now she's talking and she's saying stuff, and now it's, you know.
Yeah.
But you know what I am interested in?
What?
Royce and Superman. This is some new shit.
Oh yeah, that just came out, huh? Y'all know about that?
Royce been going in, and I've been really listening to her stories. I'm all excited.
What is that?
She's in that shit. Royce? I'm excited.
Is that Royce and Dwight Howard?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Royce is talking.
Go ahead, girl.
I'm
okay.
Shout out to Simone joining us on Facebook.
Wait a minute, man.
Okay. Well, you can't call him Superman no more, though.
But that's what she call him. That's what she call him. That's what she
call him.
Why she call him Superman though?
Because she don't want to use his name, probably not to get in trouble or whatever. I don't know. I'm telling you, she Risa Tisa in the whole thing. You know how Risa Tisa called him what did she call Lucius? She called him Lucius or something. When she was talking about him. Girl, I saw part 2.
What? Oh wait, who was Royce though?
She was on Basketball Wives, the little short one.
Is that his baby? I don't know none about reality shows. That's like his baby mama.
One of his baby mamas.
She was an NBA cheerleader.
Yeah, for
Orlando.
At some point.
I think it's Orlando when he played for Orlando.
Orlando.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Orlando, I said Orlando.
And,
so
and Superman is Dwight Howard.
Look at Moscow Mule.
Yeah.
Moscow Mule kicking in, y'all.
Hey, you refilling that glass over there?
yeah. Let's go. I'm here for the bullshit. Let's go. And I don't even know. I'm not too familiar with the story, but I'm gonna act like it.
Yeah.
Man.
Go on, Royce.
Yes.
What's her last name?
Funny, man.
I don't know. I'm gonna say Williams, but I don't even know if that's true.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Let me see. I'm gonna go on there right now so I can see what so I can report what her name is.
Y'all funny, and I wish I wasn't sober right now.
Who was Legion?
Oh no, yeah. So that was Risa Tisa. She used to call him Legion.
Oh.
So yep, the podcast. I know somebody's asking in the chat. Is that the podcast? If you're talking about Royce, she was on Basketball Wives. She was one of the So you made that up, talking about Orlando?
Royce Reed.
Royce is first caller.
Royce Reed.
Oh no. She was a cheerleader for Orlando when Dwight Howard played for Orlando Magic. That's when they met.
So that's how she got on Basketball Wives. They dogged her out. You know, I guess she wasn't good enough. But that's how we came to know her. And then that's her claim to fame. So now she got a baby since what? She had a baby with this guy in 2007.
Yeah, and Royce Reed.
Okay. So what do you think what's gonna come out? What do you think they're gonna talk about? What is she gonna say?
Well, she's never talked about her side of the story. So now she's talking about her side of the story because everybody's saying that she's a gold digger. She doesn't, all this and all that. But she's like, no, that's not it. Let me tell you how this whole thing went down. So
I hope it ain't no Diddy Do It. I hope it ain't no Diddy Do It story. I'm good on that.
Man.
A what?
Diddy Do It. Diddy Do It. No baby oil. She mentioned baby oil. I'm turning the channel. I'm just saying.
Well, I got my popcorn every time her little shows come on.
So what? She doing a podcast now, or
is she?
No,
or
she just
an
goes.
interview, or?
She just goes live on her Instagram.
I don't understand how people put all their business out there like that.
I think she's trying to clear her name.
Kid. That's her child's father.
Well,
controversy sells.
He's old enough now to know your daddy ain't shit.
I mean, the reality is just as bad as a Country Wayne skit. Y'all watch that?
Oh yeah.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
Look, somebody in this house watch Country Wayne, so that's how I learn about it. I don't watch it, but it be dramatic. Y'all watch Country Wayne out there? Y'all be following them?
Yeah, he has a. I think he has a thing on Netflix now.
Oh damn! I didn't know that.
Yeah,
for sure. You say it's on Netflix, not the
yeah. He got a new one.
But there's a Netflix special from Country Wayne. It's good too.
Well,
I like it.
That's the stand-up, right?
Yeah.
But he has actual skits. Like it be on.
I know that's where he got started with the skits.
Yeah. Oh, it's still going now. You could probably get a role if you're interested in acting. They're always looking for actors and actresses.
What you talking about?
Don't nobody watch Country Wayne. Okay, I just thought maybe y'all did.
Nah. I mean, I see his skits here and there, but I'm not too familiar with his comedy or.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he got on doing the skits, and then he ended up getting a Netflix thing.
Yeah, but he's still doing what I'm saying. So
that's
this niche. People watch it like it's popular.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's that goddamn Moscow Mule.
It is that Moscow Mule.
I think 2025 it should be no judgment. How about that?
Right. Yeah.
We don't judge.
Until then.
Look what you say. F your discipline.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll wait. We got a couple of days.
Listen. Come to think of, you think about these overused words too, right? That people didn't use in 2024. What do you think is the most overused word in 2024?
Diabolical.
Yeah, come on. Yeah, diabolical. I hate it.
They stole my word. I feel like they stole my word. I do.
Yeah.
Did y'all watch the Jamie Foxx special?
Yeah, I did.
Amazing.
I watched some of it.
You liked it?
You watched some and you didn't finish it?
Nah, I don't watch TV like that for real. Like I barely watch TV.
So it was very interesting though. Like, how could you watch half of it?
Because I had to be up.
You never watch half of nothing?
Oh.
I thought
you half 100. You should know about half.
And it's 2 X's in Fox.
Yeah.
Respect on his real name either.
Yeah, I was just going to say that ain't his real name.
I know it's
everybody's business.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't his real name. Just telling you.
I know.
But now, so what did I think about the special?
Well, I watched it. I thought it was like a reverse funeral, where you actually present to get your accolade and celebrate.
Yeah. Hold on.
In the present.
Hold up.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, sorry, I don't understand.
No, wait. Now that she said it, now that she put that in the atmosphere, I get it. I get it.
Okay.
But damn, I wasn't ready. Shit.
You know, like I was happy for him. Like I pay attention to things. Even the arena, I liked it was intimate. The stage was close to the audience.
Yeah.
You know, some people were saying how they didn't think he was emotionally ready to do that because he was crying. I'm thinking 20 years from now, he might still cry.
He was ready.
That's a perfect time.
He had a stroke and he survived, and his sister saved his life. And he's standing to be able to speak about his story. So I don't judge that. I don't think, like I said, 20 years from now, I think he would still be shedding tears considering everything that he went through telling his story. It was some funny parts to it, but my takeaway, you know, I was anxious to see it because people like you, Trish, was on social media saying, oh, y'all got to see it. Oh, it's great. It's great. It's great. So I was very excited because I love stand up. And so, yeah, but you know, it was good, but it wasn't like, I was happy for him. It wasn't something that made me, I was happy, I'll continue to eat good, maybe drink less, and pray that, I would never have to experience anything like that. But overall, my takeaway was it was a reverse funeral, which was a good thing.
I get that, maybe because I am literally a Jamie Foxx fan, like from forever. Even when he had his Foxhole Radio on Sirius XM Radio, I
remember that
every day faithfully. What's cracking other than the cracker yo ass? Yes, that was me. I used to listen to that all the time. And I love Jamie Foxx. I think that he is so multi-talented, and people don't even put respect on how talented he is. And I really wanted to know, like, what happened to him? What happened? And so when he did tell the whole story, and in the way that he told it, it touched me in a different way. Maybe because I'm more of a fan.
So let me ask y'all this: did y'all find it funny? Was it?
Yeah.
There was some funny,
especially the impressions. Impressions were funny.
The impressions for sure.
Yeah.
And how they the clone, that was funny because people. And then I had somebody literally say like that part. He kept on saying clone so much, man. He think he really is a clone. So I'm just like laughing. Like it was funny that she said it. She was like, yeah, he kept saying clone so much. You make you think, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, he is not a clone, but it was just funny because that's what he's saying. People really think he's clone.
Because he came out with clone. I think it was like the timing of it was genius. Like even if you consider like Richard Pryor, how his first, I believe his first stand up after his situation with his face getting burnt, with his body getting burnt. I think his first stand up after that, like his first real public appearance was with like Live on Sunset Strip or something like that. So and he took that mishap and he owned it and he made it comical. You know what I mean? He found the comedy in it. He found himself in it. He made himself human again. And I think Jamie Foxx took a page out of that book, and I think it was genius. I appreciate the fact he was being vulnerable, and but more than anything else, I like the fact that he gave so much credit to the women in his life that gave life back into his life. You know what I mean? Like his daughters and especially his sister, because they the ones who really rehabbed him. They the ones who really got him to the right doctors and really helped him get back on to be who he is right now. So. Man, that's beautiful right there. I appreciate that part of it. You know what I mean? Talking about the struggle, because it ain't no real success if you can't appreciate the struggle. If you just have shit handed to you, I mean, that's just what it is. Hey, so about the cuss jar, right? So first caller, I had a couple dollars for the cuss jar. Me and you, we can split this dollar though. So we gotta limit our cuss. Our cuss. Until then, F it.
Right. Yeah, yes, sir.
Yeah. So what did we say about the dollar again? Moscow Mule, me. Want to know?
How many Moscow Mules have you had?
That's
no judgment. No judgment.
No.
We listen and we don't judge.
No, right. we definitely judge until the end of the year.
The drink and your two-step.
Damn all that. We judge until the end of the year.
It's on, and I'm home. Thank you very much.
Man, I really, man, I'm sober right now, and I don't feel comfortable with it, like associating with y'all like this right now, man. We're supposed to congregate without the collection plate. Man, I need to be, man. It feels really different right now, but I'm vibing with y'all for real.
I know the feeling though. I do because
I plan on drinking less in 2025.
Drinking less what?
Alcohol.
Alcohol.
That's fine.
I do. I plan on drinking less alcohol in 2020.
Yeah.
Why?
Because listen, I've been, you know how you're supposed to start at 21? Not supposed to start, but it's legal at 21.
Yeah.
I've been drinking since probably about 14 years old.
Oh, okay.
So I'm ahead of the curve.
Right.
It's time to slow down.
No, you just say a lot of people some drink at 14.
I wonder if my parents, I'm going to tell my parents that and see what they say. You think I should tell them?
If they know, I think you should tell them you're grown.
Why
not? The last time I told my mom something, when I told my mom, I was in my 30s, when I told my mom that I used to sneak in and out the window. She was so hurt. Like her feelings was hurt. And I was like, dang, maybe I shouldn't have told her. But I was in my 30s, but I had to
She did
tell
Sanford
her.
on you.
No, I had to tell her because my daughter and my niece, they were teenagers at the time, and they would spend the night over her house. And then my mom's the type of person, she closes her door at night, and she allows you to close your door and lock it and everything.
Yeah.
So
it's a trust.
I had to tell her. I was like, Mom, you can't do that. And she was like, why? What? I said, Mom, I used to sneak out of your house. I used to steal your car, all the things. She was like, what?
Right.
She was hurt.
Yeah. And you know what? Hey, shout out. I forgot to shout out Simone. I saw her speak in the comments down there. Simone, what's happening with you?
Hey.
But I wanted to share with you, Miss Trish, like for me and my parents, man, they were like my big brother and sister, right? My pops, my mama. So, man, I shared everything with them, sometimes oversharing, and they shared things with me. And they just made it comfortable for me to approach them like that. And a lot of my game came from that, just being open ears, soaking it up, listen while they speaking. Sharing my mistakes with them or things I thought I was being slick, and they show me my mistake and then be like, this how you do wrong the right way next time. Get out of here. I'm like, oh, okay.
And did you hear that? Listen slow now. This how you do wrong the right way. That's
right.
I heard
it. Yeah.
I just need the listening audience to understand. Yeah.
Well,
I come from two different worlds. I had one side where it was, there was no secrets, you tell everything. And then there was the other side where there were secrets. You don't let people know what you're doing. You just, there was a certain image you want to uphold. So I think that really balanced me out too. It helped me understand people because I am who I am, regardless of who raised me, but just understanding people and what's important to them and how they, want to present themselves to others. Like it made me understand the importance of not really giving a damn about what other people think versus, being, just trying to hold up a certain image and impress other people. Because when you peel off the layers of the people you're trying to impress in life, you come to find out they ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they doing the same thing you're doing. They putting on a facade. Yeah. So why would I live like that? And I know better because I was raised in a home where we didn't put up facades. Like we just said what it was, and you do it what you do with it. You know what I'm saying? If you eat it and it makes you, that's great. If not, your stomach ache. That's what it is.
My heroes and my most valued and honored people, man, like the people I love the most and appreciate the most growing up are really imperfect people. You know what I mean? And that's what made me me. That's why I grew up just humble, and everybody got their vices. Everybody got something wrong with them. So I ain't never really just look at nobody and just judge them for they mishaps, they shortcomings, whether they smoke dope, whether they alcoholics, whatever the situation may be. I just be like, oh, okay, that's what they doing. Yeah. You know what I mean? But so, yeah, I feel you on that though.
Yeah. You know what though? I appreciate that about the whole family. And I'm saying that because, I married into the family and I always felt like I could just be myself.
Yeah.
So that's why I've always just been me.
Yeah.
Very comfortable in
that's
it.
Important.
Hell yeah. And we appreciate you. We love you for that. Because I don't want to be nowhere where I can't be myself. For real.
Right. No, I'm not. I'm just going to put my church fingers up and excuse myself. I ain't got time for that. Like, you either love me or you don't. I pay my own bills. Like, what? I don't need you. That's my attitude. And I think that's something, I don't know, Ms. Trish, you can add to that more considering that you came into that era of the 50s. I mean, who would think that you 50? Like, that is so weird. Like, I'll be there soon, but it's still weird to me to even think about 50, considering what I thought 50 was as a teenager, even in my 20s, my 30s, 40s, and even now, like, the perception of it was some fluffy woman with gray hair, you know what I'm saying, with a moo-moo, and, cooked some good greens and cornbread, and was old, like retired. But really, people in their 50s still working. They looking good, you know what I'm saying? It's a different what do you feel? Is there any difference transitioning into this new phase?
Yes. And I will say that your body lets you know that you are 50 now. You wake up, shit be hurting. You like, wait a minute, what happened here?
Damn, I stretched last night and my calf. I had to remind myself to stretch slow, like just stretching my leg. My calf was like, "What you gonna what you want to do, huh?"
You have to do things differently. You can't just in your mind and in your heart, you 30 years old, but your body, hey, no, we're not. And you don't need to be running. You don't run, just jog.
Brisk walk.
Brisk walk.
That's about all we can do. Brisk walk.
Or you can just sit and look like you're walking fast.
Yeah.
Because baby, I started running. I went to call myself going back to the gym. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just, jog. I got to running. Girl, my goddamn hip. Today was my last day of physical therapy. I had to go to physical therapy.
Now ask her what happened to her hip. What happened to your hip?
I don't know.
How you in physical therapy?
I don't even know. Look. So yes, your body works differently. And then too, you are wiser. And I think you do learn to observe and digest things before speaking about them. Which I like that part of it. You don't just say stuff. You do think about the things that you're gonna say. And then too, you try to look at it from another person's perspective and not try to judge that person so much and understand that they are human and they do make mistakes, and so I like that part of it. I don't know, but other than that, I mean, I still feel like I'm me.
So Trish, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
What advice would you give you being a half 100 now to your 30-year-old you?
I would have learned about emotional intelligence a lot younger, in my 20s. But yeah, I would have learned about that sooner. And then also, honestly, the whole detachment thing. Do not get attached to a person and understand that things change, that people are in your life, people and things are in your life for a reason, season, or a lifetime. And not everybody that you think is going to be there forever is going to be there forever, because they're not. Their season is up, and that is what it is. And you have to be thankful and grateful for the memories that you have with that person or that situation, and keep it moving, because there's other things ahead for you, and other people to interact with, other people to teach, other people to learn from. So sometimes your assignment is up and you don't really want it to be, but it is.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
And it's abrupt too. And like I said, we mentioned the fact that we got people that's missing in our lives and they ain't even dead. You know what I'm saying? This assignment is still up though, and you don't want it to be, or you didn't expect it to be. That's not what your plans were, but that's just what it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I even think, even if we tell ourselves that in our 20s, we're not going to get it, because like you said, it comes with wisdom. You have to experience that to understand. For somebody to tell you that, I don't even think it really registers to that level. I always tell people, just keep living. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of stuff people don't understand until they've had an opportunity to experience things. So, I can respect that. So, it's cool, because like when you put your hand up on your hip, then I dip, you dip, we dip, then we go chiropractor, wherever you go.
Yeah. It's all fun and games till you.
Till you
gotta go to physical therapy.
Yeah, till your therapy. So what happened?
What happened was, one of the things I'm learning just into this age is, like you said, they're just paying from nothing, out of the blue, but just slow, having a harder time losing weight. And I can't just blame myself on age, even though it's a contributing factor. but I have to say that I'm not as active as I was, and I might not eat as good as I did, and I might drink more than I did, when I was younger. But overall, even if doing these things, I still could burn it off faster than I'm able to do now. So that's a struggle. And then one of the things that concerns me more now is just my overall health. Even though, I got a clean bill of health, I'm always concerned about things I would have never thought about, like high blood pressure, heart disease, diabetes, anything, any autoimmune disease, or, my eyesight change in my 40s, so it's a lot, but it's still a blessing. It's a gift. But I think the greatest part is the wisdom part. The more that you come into a better understanding, and then you wish you were that person you were in your 20s, right?
Mm-hmm.
I just accepted we couldn't be those people. For the simple, in science, like our brains don't fully develop until we're 25. And by then we done some dumb shit that we might just be trying to recover from. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's just so much. But it helps to have wise people around you to at least give you the seeds, because you can plant them and they will grow. And by the time you're ready to receive them, your harvest is there. And that's important.
Yeah. And one last thing is this perimenopause thing.
Woo.
It's real. And just be patient and be supportive of your partner, because
perimenopause.
It is it's a one thing just from reading up on it. It affects your brain and the way it operates. So it's not necessarily your woman parts; it's your brain.
To hear that.
So there are things that can be done though. So just be supportive in getting those things done.
Yeah, vitamins, exercise, or certain drugs they have you can use.
Yeah.
So perimenopause is basically what? It's before you actually go into menopause.
Yeah, it's the before it happens.
Yeah, and a lot of them experience that in their 30s, and they might not even know it. Just
damn.
Yeah. So that's the thing about women. We always going through something, and imagine how we manifest. We still great despite of all the changes. If I do say so myself, all the changes that we go, still able to, invent things,
So perimenopause, women starting in their 30s?
It can.
I thought she was in her prime or approaching her prime in her 30s. You ain't...
but it's just basically your body losing estrogen.
Okay.
So once your body starts losing the estrogen, and women have testosterone too. Once your body starts losing it in a rapid, then things start changing. So you can do things to, balance it out. So,
your appetite, your temperature, you might, fluctuate with you might be hot a lot, just break out in sweats. Your mood, your sleep pattern is a big thing. A lot of women have insomnia. They're up a lot.
So it's 60. It stays at 68.
Right. It might be affected for some. Everybody's different too. So everybody's not having the same thing, and everybody in their 30s, 40s, and 50s aren't experiencing any level of menopause when some are. So it's not for everybody, but for those who are, and maybe they don't know, those can be some of the symptoms.
So when do women typically start their menopause? Because I grew up thinking it was always like in their 60s or 70s menopause. No babies. And that's just my own ignorance.
No, it's not ignorant. I think it's different for all women. Basically, what menopause is when you don't, because when you're in perimenopause, your menstruation can be irregular. So you might have one this month, not next month, and then have one next month. It's irregular. But when you don't have it for a whole year, then that's menopause. Then you just don't have them anymore. And so it's different for different people. Some people do whole menopause in their 50s. Some people do it in their 60s. Some people do it in their 70s. But I'm not menopause. But perimenopause, I am. I do have those symptoms I'm dealing with. I can still bring life into the world.
Yeah. And a lot of women, they think they can, then they get caught up, in their 50s. They, Yeah. But then
I wouldn't dare though bring a life into the store right now.
listen.
No.
Shout out to Janet Jackson. She had her
I mean,
baby.
she get paid for help and stuff.
I think that's the hard part of it. But even carrying a child at that age is very, very dangerous.
Yeah, but he's here now. Shit, she all right. And his daddy's a billionaire. She got a lot of money.
She good.
She good.
And menopause is just the next phase, so it never goes away. Like the symptoms may change, but that is your next phase of life until it's over. That's what menopause is. Like that's just what it is. But men have their own things, and maybe we can get into that one day and talk about changes that men go through. You know what I'm saying?
That midlife crisis type.
Yeah, because they don't really have a name for them, right? Because they lose the testosterone, their body changes too, right?
Yeah, they call it ED.
Yeah.
Erectile dysfunction.
but that's not the only thing that changes.
High blood pressure. You know what I'm saying?
That's all we acknowledge. Like, baby, it was a long night. I'm stressed at work, baby. No, nigga, you got ED.
Yeah.
Oh, baby, it's so many hours. Oh man, no, nigga, you ain't drank too much.
Super beats.
It's 3 nights in a row.
Look, just
I cannot.
in your smoothie.
Yeah.
Every day. You know what I'm saying? Put some cayenne pepper in your food.
Yeah, something.
Circulation. Keep that circulation.
Yeah. You gotta start. And here, truck driver, nigga, you gotta start standing up.
Listen,
nigga, you a man. You work from home. That's crazy. Nigga, you get a ball. Stand up.
What's the one blues singer? He said he be standing in it. He stand up in it. Oh, you said he was standing up in it. Oh, that ain't man.
So let me ask y'all this: with the New Year approaching, are y'all too old for New Year's resolutions? Is that kind of phased out? Is that a thing of the past? Or
no? I definitely put some goals in place for the new year every year.
Yeah. For me, my birthday in June, so I normally start my resolutions around my birthday. You know what I mean? To start a little bit more of this, a little less of that. Some stuff you just got to cut it all the way out. Some stuff you got to go, press play full speed ahead. But yeah, I normally start like around June, somewhere up in there.
Okay.
That's
so.
Good.
What do you have? What did you do for this birthday?
What did I do this birthday?
What's your resolution this year?
Or let me remember it because it ain't like it's at the top of my head, so it's not like I'm on autopilot. Sometimes I got to get up and just let that Chevy warm up for a minute, and then everything come together like a family reunion. Let me see. I don't know. To stay more persistent, stay consistent. I'm a Gemini, so I'll be multitasking, man. I do a lot of things at once, so not much gets done individually, but collectively, man, I'll be masterminding. So just stay persistent, knock out some of these things on my checklist. A lot of goals, man. I've fixed a lot of stuff around the house. Just fixing my life, getting myself together. Like I was telling y'all earlier, you know what I mean? Destroying a lot of these negative strongholds that's been in my life, detaching from a lot of that BS. I sat down with a wise woman and she reassured me that sometimes I go overboard trying to prove myself to people and trying to prove that I'm a real winner. And sometimes I just need to allow people to feel that essence for themselves and recognize it and appreciate me for who I am, besides all the stuff that I'm willing to do for them. So, a lot less of that and more me time, rebuilding me time, and not feeling guilty about it. My no button work now, and I used to feel guilty about it.
Yeah.
But now it's more about just trying to get myself together, man. Get myself together. It's not about being selfish per se, but sometimes you have to be selfish for the times that allow you to be selfless. So that's what I've just been focusing on, man.
I love that for you.
For sure. I appreciate it.
What you got, Mr. Rich? Yeah.
Me for 2025, I do on my list of resolutions, drink less. And master this. I've been working on some things, and I'm gonna master it this year. I am gonna master it. Just kind of, and oh, you know what else is on my 2025? Limit my social media time. Yeah, because that can really, 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 really cut into your day.
It's done a number on us. I agree. It's done a number.
Just like when you wake up, when you realize that sometimes you wake up and you grab that phone before you praise God and thank God for your eyes opening up, that's a problem.
Yeah.
That's a problem. And when you hurry in your prayer up because you just heard your phone go off, that's not good. That's not good.
I know.
And so, I've done that. So my thing is less screen time on that phone for sure. Mm-hmm. And then master detachment. Those are my things.
Yeah.
What you got first, caller?
For me, I want to focus on being a better man today than I was yesterday. Been a better father, been a better husband, been a better sibling, brother, been a better son, the whole nine. I want to be a better version of myself today than I was yesterday, period. Like I said, I'm always building. Yeah. And I could build more in the accountability era. Because I take accountability. It's selective accountability I take. Sometimes I'll be dead wrong and be like, no, nigga, that wasn't me. No, hold yourself accountable. So, you can't just pick and choose when you want to be accountable. You know what I mean? So I want to, you know what I mean? So I want to, and I don't want other people's, I'm not going to let how you view me affect my day to day. I'm going to be me through and through.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that being said, I just want to be a better version of myself day in, day out.
Hell yeah.
Amen.
And Ms. Toya.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I try to think about it because there's some years, I know, if you guys don't know, we have a TT. I know last year we did a vision board. She said to write down the things that you want to do for the next year and put it in your Bible. And we didn't revisit that this year, but I remember us doing it for the last New Year Eve. But I never really participate. Whenever somebody does a vision board or asks me to write down what I want for the next year, I don't write anything down because they say when you make plans, God laughs at you. So I'm just like not even gonna play that game, But this year I said, you know what? I'm going to just commit to myself and do the things that are of me and things that I really love to do that are just naturally me. And one of the things is writing. Like I used to write all the time. If I wasn't writing in my diary, I was writing poetry. I would write rhymes, just stories. Like I have books in my head that I could be sitting down writing aside from watching TV and doing things. And I think, that's a talent I have. And I think that it's a wasted talent not to just indulge in it. And I think it would be therapeutic for me. I want to read more. I've been doing, after joining this book club, I've technically read several books because we read at least one book a month. But I'm not reading them. I'm listening to them. And I want to get back to reading. And like you said, Trish, we're so distracted. And that's why I say about social media, it did a number on us to where you can't focus long enough. Listening allows you to multitask. And women are good at that, right? We can cook, we can do laundry, we can listen, we can still, absorb information moving around listening. But I want to be able to do what I used to do and just sit down and grab a hot cup of tea and just read and just be engaged in that one thing. And I want to focus on loving myself. I said this to somebody and I said, just an honest question. And I asked you guys this too, can you really love yourself if you don't treat yourself and your body right? And when I say that, I mean the way that we eat, the lack of exercise, just things we know. Because if you don't know, you really can't improve upon things, but you know what to do in order to stay healthy or to maintain something, but you don't do it. And actually you do things to poison your body or to slow down progression. Do you really love yourself? Because it could be like being in a relationship. Like you say you love this person, but does this person really love you if they're treating you a certain way? You know what I'm saying? And so I reflected on that for myself. And that's not to say that I don't love myself. I know I like myself, and there is a level of love, but do I really, really love myself if I can't even dedicate wholeness and wellness? Like, it shouldn't be an afterthought. Like, well, I'll do it this year. I'll do it next week. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm going to focus on that, and also investing. I save a lot, but I don't. I'm a scary person when it comes to giving people my money. I got to make sure I get it back, all of it. So it's hard to give it to an institution because I need to understand. But I'm learning there's different ways where you can invest with different banks and credit unions, and you don't lose your money. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so that makes me feel comfortable because I'm not into stocks and all that. Like I said, I give you something. I just want you to give me back what I gave you, and we good. And if we can't do that, then I'm gonna go buy me some shoes and whatever else. I need a return on my money. Or shoes. So that's my New Year's resolution to myself. Okay.
The return of dividends.
Yeah. I know we've been here for a minute, y'all, and I didn't want to hold out too long. If y'all got more to talk about, I'm open to it. But I did want to play a little game with y'all. And again, we can stay here as long as y'all want, but we know how our attention spans are set up. So I want to do that. So y'all ready? Y'all want to have a little fun?
I'm in.
Let's go.
So I want to do some word games. So I'm just going to test y'all black card for the first part. And I'm just going to warm you up.
Now, hold on. Before we get started.
Yes.
Right.
Whose black card going to get revoked first? Who think the least black on this panel and the most black on this panel?
That's a good one. Who do y'all think is gonna get their black card first? Chris, why you sitting?
What they say? We're not judging, or how the game go? Listen but don't judge.
We listen and we don't judge.
Yeah.
We're not judging. We making a scientific observation.
Okay.
Y'all pretty black.
It's a pretty black crew, though. We pretty blackety black. I mean, I don't know.
We're finna see.
It'll be interesting. Nobody wants to say. So I feel like y'all, because I'm me. Y'all think it's gonna be me because I'm a lady?
Yeah. No, definitely.
We don't see.
Hey.
I'm asking these questions, but.
Hey, both my granddaddies dark skinned black man, so I feel like I'm always been a dark skinned brother in my heart, man. That's just me. I just always been dark skinned in my heart, man.
I don't think it has nothing to do with skin tone. I think it has everything to do with DNA. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just blackety black over here, okay?
Man, I grew up eating shit on the shingle on Revere Street, man. I just ate some Sonny Croquette a week ago. Like, what we talking about?
I love that.
Oh, shit.
Shout out to
Yeah.
So this is just a quick warm up, and then we're gonna play this game right quick. So
I'm ready. I'm serious.
Y'all tell me, do y'all say McDonald's or McDonald's?
It's McDonald's.
It's definitely McDonald's.
Okay, so I'm gonna lose my black card.
It's a disclaimer.
I say McDonald's.
Lady and lost her black card with the most melanin.
I don't even eat that shit.
You ain't got no McDonald's food.
McDonald's. Let's go to McDonald's.
Y'all thought it was gonna be me.
Yeah, it's definitely McDonald's.
Say properly. Is it New Year or New Year's?
New Year's. It's plural.
Yeah, it's plural. It's plural.
It's Happy New Year.
I guess if you're black.
You see Happy New Year.
Do you see S?
Oh.
But no,
only Superman has an S, and that's on his chest.
So
that's Sesame Street.
So to be clear, it's pronounced Happy New Year, right? But
right.
We say Happy New
Year's. New Year is 1 year.
Right. Well, I say is we're just being optimistic because we're looking forward to another one after that.
Okay. All right. You got your Happy New Year. You got your black card back. Okay.
Who's judging though? I think the comment section should be judging.
Well, I don't know what they doing. They listening. They probably.
Are we doing it? Are we doing it like it's a vote, like a numbers game? Because right now it's split 2-2, right?
I guess.
Y'all said year, and first caller and myself, we said years.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Because that's the proper way. The way we said
years,
it.
Right?
And we explain why.
But now I thought it was a cultural game, so therefore,
Yeah.
culture isn't necessarily politically correct.
I mean, if I'm trying to win the game, I'm gonna win the game, but that's not how I function.
Okay, so is it mine or mine's?
It's mine.
Okay, so mine's. So I can keep my card, but I know it's just mine.
With an S, yeah.
It's an S, yeah. Y'all black.
Yeah, that's mine's.
Yeah,
that's mine.
Yeah.
Okay, soda or pop?
That's a good one.
I say soda. I used to say soda pop.
I think it's go either. Yeah, you're right. No, it's go either way.
Pop. I say soda.
I say soda
too. But
growing up, I said pop. And then
was that regional?
I don't know when I transitioned to soda.
Well, it used to be soda pop. And then it was just cut off the soda part and just pop.
No, what I used to say is, don't give me this soda, the same old cola. I want a rock and roller. I want a pop. I want to. Y'all remember that commercial?
Damn.
Oh, goodness.
She almost
was the whole.
50, y'all.
Yeah, for real.
She says, simply New Year's is always grammatically incorrect. Thank you, ma'am.
That's true. That's true.
Okay, so she won. Yeah. Okay. But Google ain't gangster though. Google ain't from where we from though. Right?
Yeah, come on.
That's right. Google following us. But I'm gonna dedicate this next question to the wash. Is it 4 or 4?
It's 4.
It's 4.
Oh.
It's 4.
It's 4, right. But of course I'm trying to win the game.
It's 4. If you black, it's 4.
Yeah.
Do you say restroom or bathroom?
It's a bathroom. Wait, where I'm at?
Yeah, it depends on where I'm at. Yeah. Yeah.
You say what?
If I'm at home?
Bathroom.
I say bathroom at home.
Okay.
Yeah.
I say I gotta go pee.
I gotta go piss.
Yeah.
But no, I say I gotta go to the bathroom.
Yeah, bathroom typically, yeah, absolutely.
Then in public we say restroom because we
try to look class.
Yeah.
Well, because that's what it says on the,
because we cosplaying.
Because in public there really isn't a bath. It makes sense to say restroom, but do you rest in a public restroom? You don't rest in a restroom. It should be called like a pee room, don't you think?
Yeah. I mean, it's better than an outhouse.
A restroom. Who came up with that? Maybe there's some history behind that term. I bet. Restroom.
Well, you needed a rest.
Or sleep in there.
How much time you spend on your phone? How much time you spend on your phone in the bathroom? Restroom.
Miami.
It is a restroom.
Yeah.
Okay. So in public we say restroom, even though that don't make sense because who's going in there to rest? But I guess you are relieving yourself. That's restful. Or at home is bathroom. So that makes sense too. So okay.
Yeah.
So then the next question is, do we say heroin or heroin?
Heroin.
Heroin. Yeah, heroin.
Yeah. Okay. Y'all black.
No, I really do say heroin.
Yeah, heroin.
That's right. Okay. Last question.
I just like it that way.
Heroin.
Heroin.
Yeah. I can't picture me saying heroin, even if I'm talking to a group of white people. I'm gonna be like, yeah, they were smoking heroin.
Excuse me.
How much is it?
All right.
No, I'm gonna be politically correct.
You gonna say heroin?
Yes.
It's hard to even say heroin.
I'm gonna say heroin.
If you say heroin in front of them people, they're gonna ask you if you know where to get it.
Right.
Off top.
Okay, I'm gonna throw in a bonus question before I do that, but I just thought of something. Is it nan or am? Is it nan one of them or am one of them?
That's interchangeable. I like nan, but
you don't know nan.
I don't fuck with nan one of them.
I spend be with 5 or 6 of best friends. You don't know nan.
Well, no, you know what? Like you said, it is interchangeable because if you say and one of them, that's either one of them.
Yeah.
But if you're saying now one of them, that's neither one of them.
Right, yeah. Right.
When I hear anybody say am, I think they country as am. Like, really am? Now I'm used to am. You from the backwoods.
Mm-hmm.
So okay, they're interchangeable because some of us we blackety black. Okay, so the last question for the warm-up is, do you say black or African American?
Black.
Black.
I said black.
Blackity
I'm
black.
gonna say black.
I said
wherever.
black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let me get my game questions. Who won? It doesn't matter. I'll send you guys gifts. What do you want?
I think we did good collectively.
Okay.
That was just a warm up. It's easy to be the champ of the world when you shadow boxing.
Yeah, just getting y'all warmed up.
Yeah.
Let me see. Let me get this other one here. Let me see. So this one we'll play together as well. This is a quiz. Let me pull it up.
Now we need these questions for an all-white panel.
Oh, that would be real fun. We have to do it after dark and only white people.
Yeah.
But they're gonna be on the show. We gonna just be sitting in the audience.
Yeah, or they gotta have these in their ear. They gotta have earbuds in their ear.
Yeah, because they're gonna be like, I am.
So I think for our next after dark, we need to find a token white person, each one of us, to put on the show. We just be in their ear.
Yeah.
And let them be the face.
Like, use am in a sentence. Use am, man.
My father's gonna have your ass.
Can you use nam in a sentence, please?
Right.
Okay, so this is the 80s trivia. I'm playing something.
Shit.
This is the 80s trivia. I don't know why this is playing. Okay, 80s trivia questions. Okay, movies. So the first one.
I was born in the 80s. God damn.
Right.
Okay. So I'm trying to get my little drum roll together here.
So is it the first person to answer, or everybody
Yeah,
get
how
an
does that
answer?
work?
And it's-
You can all answer,
Okay.
and then I'll tell you if you're right or wrong.
Okay.
Okay, and I will do a drum roll before you can answer. I don't know why this is doing this. Hold on. I know.
Chris Brown.
Let's talk about Chris Brown.
2015.
I would play music, but they will edit it. What you want to say about Chris Brown?
He's the GOAT.
I like Chris Brown. Yeah, I fuck with Chris Brown. Yeah.
And I'm so pissed off at us in this country trying to blackball him. He's amazing, and he did the same thing Beyonce did. He went to Africa, say fuck it, and sold the fuck out.
What?
Right.
I don't. What happened with Chris Brown?
In a row.
I fuck with Chris Brown, but he's not the GOAT, though. I got to give a little bit of pushback. He's not the GOAT, but I fuck with him. He tough.
Why? What's happened with Chris Brown?
I think he's a better performer than Usher.
Ooh, that's tough.
Wow.
I
Well,
do.
have
I like that.
So I can't argue.
That's fair argument.
And I
I'm
love
not mad
it.
at that.
So you're saying
And
a
I
lot.
love Usher.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. That's tough.
I would expect him to be. He's.
I mean, but who's a better performer than him right now?
Oh man, that's tough. I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at that argument. But when you say performance, Chris Brown is like top of the top. But we talk about just R&B and music. To me, my GOAT. Hey, this is between us, so don't tell nobody.
I'm listening.
R. Kelly. But
I'm with you. It's somebody here that agrees.
yeah. I mean, but I'm just saying, like, just in terms of music, 'cause that's what I grew up on.
So
Now,
you
don't
still
get me
listen to R. Kelly? You still listen to Robert Kelly?
man. I listen to R. Kelly on Christmas morning.
He got Christmas songs.
No, but it sounded good.
He do have Christmas songs, though.
Let me unwrap you, girl.
Man,
What was
no.
it?
I was listening to
know
Honey
all
Love. R. Kelly, he's just so talented, in my opinion. But now back to just Chris Brown. Chris Brown is dope, and I think him and Usher is 1A, 1B. You know, you can pick them on any given night. They 1A, 1B.
1A and 1B. Who's 1B?
Depending on what night it is. Usher's out there on rollerblades. He's skating, but Chris Brown doing backflips.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, R. Kelly ain't doing none of that.
But he sounds good. And he make good music.
And he can't perform like that. So we didn't throw him back out. He back out the conversation.
Hold on.
Brown and Usher.
Hold on. Keep it real, dog. Now, how fire was R. Kelly to y'all 10 years ago?
How who?
Well, you listen.
How fire was R. Kelly to y'all? Yeah, see, look.
I mean, you must not know that I'm really, really a R. Kelly fan.
Okay.
Like I had R. Kelly fan on my license plate.
Oh man. Oh, come on.
But due to recent events,
I understand that.
cut my relationship.
But I take out the personal stuff and just in terms of just the music, like sonically, I mean, R. Kelly, man, he the truth to me.
It's hard for me to cut it out though, because now I hear those songs differently.
And I'm gonna be the buzzkill because it's easy for us to talk about famous people and say they have great music, but let's just put R. Kelly in the face of being a family member or someone who violated your family member. Would you still be able to listen to that music? Because right now you're detached, and I get that for 2025. But would you be detached if it was somebody in your family who had violated somebody in your family? Would you still play his music and be like, this the bomb, even though you know he violated someone in your family? Damn. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, no.
And
I mean, that's a question for you to answer. I mean, that's how I look at it. Like, I'm not going to never lie. I'm not going to deny the fact that he's talented. His music hasn't changed, so it's still good. But I don't listen to him just out of respect for people that he's done what he's done to. And it's a slippery slope because he's written a lot of music too. And I'm not banning that. But if I have to choose it, if I'm gonna make a choice, I'm not gonna hear his voice. But I'm somebody who won't watch football because I still support Kaepernick. Some of y'all just fall off. I'm just saying, me, I stick with it. I ain't going to Walmart.
Bang, bang, shots fired.
I just hear the music differently, and I can't listen to all of the songs. Sometimes if it's just playing, I'm gonna listen to it because it's on. Like, okay, I'm not gonna turn it. But some of them I do have to turn because it turns my stomach. It's okay, you talking about a little girl? I can't listen to this one.
Yeah.
Step in the Name of Love. I can listen to that.
A woman's fed up.
It's still good.
Yeah.
But your body's calling. Age ain't nothing but a number. I can't do it. Can't do it.
I mean, even Sadie, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so let me offer y'all a little pushback. Now, I'm not the music aficionado, none of that shit, right? But now, that just goes to show you how extensive his discography is, right? Because you could pick and choose what you feeling and what you're not, you know what I mean? So you could block out,
absolutely,
age ain't nothing but a number, but when Step in the Name of Love come on, you're like, I'm feeling this. When A Woman's Fed Up came on, I'm feeling this. And I'm just saying, so when you're that great, you can do that. And I'm not a condoning or agree with it. Anything he's been charged with or convicted with. I'm just saying.
He even got gospel music. I could listen to his gospel music.
It's now.
You listen to his gospel music?
Who, me?
If it's on, I'll listen to it.
So you don't go in, it's not in your playlist or anything?
I don't just go playing it, but if it comes on, I'm going to listen to it. If it's not one of the ones.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we talk about Chris Brown and Usher. I don't think they got that type of discography. They make good music to vibe to, but
agreed.
Kelly, maybe I'm biased because I grew up on that. So
no, agreed. I agree with you, but R. Kelly don't perform. I mean, I'm just looking at the overall singing and performing.
Well, he might be now.
So, he was kicked out anyway. You just wanted to bring him up, so there it is.
Yeah,
you happy now?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, so y'all answer after the drum roll. I'm trying to get it together over here. So the question is, who is often credited as a godfather of soul? If I hear one more, I don't know what's going on here. My drum roll does not want to work. We might not even do the drum roll because I see. I'm gonna do my own daggone drum roll. Let me see.
Who's credited as the godfather of soul? Is that the question?
James Brown.
James Brown.
That's what I was gonna, yeah, for sure.
Who's often credited as the godfather of soul?
James Brown.
You're right. Okay, y'all. It's slow motion over here. I see what's happening here. It don't want me to be great. Next question. What artist released the critically acclaimed album Lemonade in 2016?
Beyonce. Becky.
Beyonce.
Becky with the good hair.
Wait, who got it wrong? First caller got it wrong. What
Well,
you
I said
say?
Beyonce initially, but
Oh, okay.
Oh, I
Yeah,
said
we all got that
Beyonce.
right.
yeah.
Which Motown group had hits like My Girl and Ain't Too Proud to Beg?
Temptations?
The OJs. I don't know.
Oh my goodness. Then Temptations, y'all right. Everybody got it right. Who was the first Black artist to win the Grammy Awards for the Album of the Year?
Ooh. What year?
Who?
Can you give us a lifeline?
Michael Jackson? Wait, what was the question?
Who was the
that was a
first
good one.
Black artist to win Grammy Award for Album of the Year?
Michael Jackson.
Is that your final answer?
I'm gonna go Prince.
Just do you want to use a lifeline?
What year was it?
I'm gonna say Tina Turner.
Natalie Cole.
But that is a good question though. I didn't know that. That's a good question.
This will be okay. Which
Do
rapper?
you know some of these answers?
And I telling y'all the answers? So I must know. Am I now? Y'all know now one. Y'all ain't know now one.
It could be and one of them.
I didn't know that one. I'll tell you that.
All right.
That's funny.
Okay. Which rapper holds the record for the most #1 albums on the Billboard 200 chart?
I'm gonna go Drake.
Yeah, I agree.
Who you say?
I'm saying Drake.
BBL.
You said Drake.
BBL Drizzy.
And who you say? Which rapper holds a record for the most #1 albums on the Billboard 200?
I guess Drake, sure.
Jigga what? Jigga who?
Okay.
Really?
Yeah, I was gonna say Jay-Z.
I didn't even know he had that many albums.
Yeah, right.
That's interesting, huh?
Yeah.
You haven't listened to them all like me.
Is it songs or albums though?
It's albums on the Billboard.
Oh, okay.
Which rapper holds, the most #1 albums on Billboard 200?
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know. That's a good question.
In what city was the influential Motown record label found? Y'all all better know this.
Detroit.
All right, first caller. What you say?
I said Detroit. But I don't.
Who became the queen of neo soul after releasing the album Baduizm?
Oh, that's Erica. I thought it was after that Incent, but
Erica. Wait, Erica, but she became the what?
Who became the queen of neo soul after releasing?
Neo soul. Okay, yeah, Erica.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which famous song, often associated with the civil rights movements, was performed by Billie Holiday? Y'all should know this.
Famous song.
oh.
And then I want y'all to go look up the song, listen to the song. Strange Fruit.
Wow.
Y'all don't remember
I
to
didn't
go
know
listen
that.
to that song.
I didn't know it was Billie
Okay.
Holiday. I would have thought Nina Simone.
Fuck, I ain't have nothing. Fuck, check yourself before you wreck yourself. I don't know.
And this one is for first caller. Which artist's groundbreaking hip opera Trapped in a Closet consists of 33 chapters?
Come on. That's the GOAT. That's the GOAT.
Aura.
Yeah, the aura. That's chaos.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. I'm trying to find hard ones now.
He is a musical genius.
Yeah.
100%.
What festival celebrated annually honors African
Juneteenth
and African American music culture and history? What festival?
I would say Juneteenth.
Jazz and reggae in the park.
Blue.
It's the
African American.
I don't know.
I don't know. What is it? Music festival.
It's the Afro Punk Fest.
It's the what?
Afro Punk Fest. Which group was famous for pioneering political hip hop in the 1980s and the 1990s?
Public Enemy.
Public Enemy or EPMD?
Fight Power.
Okay,
Say Public Enemy.
Fight Power. Okay, and I'll just do one more with y'all. Which album by Michael Jackson is the best-selling album of all time?
Thriller.
Thriller.
And look at Thriller. Okay, yeah, it's a lot of them, but all right, y'all did good. Okay, y'all think y'all smart, huh? You is intelligent.
With Thriller,
you is smart. Yeah, it was Thriller.
Yeah, what Thriller came out was Mike black and white at the time.
It's transitioning.
Oh yeah, so that question is kind of that could go either way.
Everybody's a winner here. What else?
Man in the Mirror. By the way, Man in the Mirrors were like one of my favorite songs too.
By Mike.
Man in the Mirror. Yeah, that was
hell yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
You know, as you age and mature, you hear music different too.
Absolutely.
You know, it's more applicable in your everyday life sometimes.
Yeah.
Right. That's why age ain't nothing but a number is not quite.
I was gonna say that, but I wasn't gonna be the one to voice that.
I'm just saying, like, more than a number, motherfuckers.
So now, is there any music that you listened to growing up that you can't dig now?
I would like to. I can start with that. Okay. I'm gonna start with that. So you know, I was like, for me, it was just all really gangster rap or nothing back in the days growing up, and like hardcore. So a lot of the stuff I was consuming back then, I definitely don't. You know, like no shot to them as artists and as what they've accomplished, you know, in their professional lives, but I just can't consume a lot of the like the Brother Lynch, the old X-rated stuff. And I'm not knocking nobody, like, but like their older content, their older stuff that they're putting out there, like the old Ghetto Boys from like the 80s, early 90s, the old NWA stuff. It's a lot of that stuff I just can't. I don't really rock with it like that. Now they've dropped music since then that's a little more toned down, a little more mature, a little less that. Was that
mature, kind of grown up
a little more, yeah, more mature, more age appropriate, more real life, more talking about the consequences of that lifestyle. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I definitely I veer away from a lot of the old stuff.
Yeah. But My Mind's Playing Tricks on Me came on the other day, and I sang every word.
Yeah,
yeah.
That was a little more, had a little more commercial appeal to it, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
you know, yeah, because I still like Mind Playing Tricks.
Yeah, but yeah, not everything.
Yeah. So y'all think that hip hop has failed our community?
Nah, I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna say it starts at home, man. It starts in the household, because you can't just blame everything on music. And then if you look at it on the other end, it's created so many millionaires and billionaires who brought people out of that community and out of that lifestyle, even though they still use it as an art form. So I'm not gonna blame the music, man. It starts at home. It starts at home and the environment that a person is subjected to.
And I
even
think
listening to that. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Well, I would just listen to that. What was it? His name was Lamar. I forget his last name. The football player.
Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, Lamar Jackson. He was just saying how, you know, when he listens to music, you know, sometimes he posts stuff and then he's, you know, like regrets posted it because he's posting it based on the beat, right? But when the lyrics, the content is not, you know, associated with what, you know, his points of view. And so I think that's what's happened a lot in hip hop. Like, we hear these dope beats and our heads get the bobbing, but when we listen to it, they're not saying a damn thing. You know, most
a lot of people not
that's mainstream or that's popular. So, I do think there is, it's unfortunate because the way music has always been, where it's come from, even from the beginning, if we just think about it here, just in America, it's always been a storytelling aspect, a story of truth, a story of experience, a story of, even if it's a sad story, it's a story of, it's instructional too. And what we're hearing now is like a lot of just damaging things that, I don't know. It's just the things that are celebrated in music aren't helpful. Popping pills, getting high. I mean, that's a part of life for some people, but there's more to life. I need to hear more. I need to be fortified. I like my music to feed me. I like to learn something from it. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like that's missing because I can't learn anything from somebody who's so high you can't understand nothing they saying. All you know is they said I popped a perk, and the rest you don't know what the hell they talking about until somebody gets shot. And I just don't respect that. But a lot of people listen to it and they enjoy it. All right, I'm off my soapbox.
You're right. But the rapper, what's his name? D1. He's trying to bring back,
D1 is dope.
And hey, let's talk about something. Let's build our community. I like that.
Yeah.
About him.
Yeah, D1 is dope.
So, and I think hip hop don't owe the community anything. So I can't say hip hop failed the community. I mean, I think the community allowed hip hop to benefit off of the community. I mean, once it went mainstream, it was game over. Once it became a business, it was game over. So I really believe that the hip hop don't owe the community anything. We need to protect our communities and allow what's being discussed on a public platform as well as our communities.
Yeah,
I agree with that too. Yeah, I mean, because look at Wes Craven, look at Stephen King. Look at Tarantino. They put all kind of stuff out there, and they have various actors and actresses, carrying out their visions and what they've written and screenplays and whatever, and they doing it in the film production, and they definitely don't get the type of attention that hip hop does. And I think it's because I think it really boils down to the color of the skin. Hip hop run the world, and we know who created it. We know who curated it. They put a commercial touch to it. The other people put some money behind it, put a commercial touch to it, and made it more appealing. And now it's to the masses, like you said. But I think the reason why hip hop is under such attack is basically because it's almost like not saying it's easy, but it's been a good opportunity for brothers and sisters to make a way out, to get out the neighborhood and be able to do something different, even if they still living that lifestyle, but they getting money. You know what I mean? They getting money, and some of it go to the lawyers and bails bombings and all that other stuff, but they're making a way. So
as well as pimps and drug dealers.
Right. Right.
Putting things into perspective. I'm just messing with you.
Right.
Oh boy. All right, y'all. Listen.
Wait, hold on. First caller, do you still listen to the same music? Or whatever exactly how you worded your question, I want you to answer that question though.
I don't listen to music as much as I used to. I rarely listen to music nowadays. I don't watch TV that much. I don't really listen to music.
Yeah.
What do you do?
I'm sorry.
What?
I just flat. Excuse me. I don't understand a lot of
wants
questions.
to know what do you do? Do you watch listen to podcasts?
No. So I listen to podcasts, but when I am listening to music, like I'm really digging Kendrick's new album. I really like GNX. I really like that a lot.
That Man in the Garden. That's everything.
Yeah. That whole album's tough.
Yeah.
But in just terms of listening to music, I don't listen. Like when something new drop, I'll check it out.
Yeah.
When I'm listening to some of the older artists I used to listen to, I'm checking for maturity and growth.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like most fans say, "Hey, I want that old shit," and they say, "Hey, go buy my old shit then." But like for me, I'm listening to growth because I'm not the same person. I'm not listening at 20 as I am 38, 39. You know what I mean?
Have you heard Snoop's new album? Because I heard that it's not the old shit. I haven't listened.
It's not. I think sonically it sounds good sonically.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I just didn't think Snoop he was never one of my favorites to begin with. So like Snoop, like there was 1 or 2 songs on there. I'm like, but this nigga rapping. But outside of that, I'm like,
I know you owe me like $50 on First Caller. because we
What
put $5
happened?
on that word.
What word? Rapping?
What he saying it? He
What
know my
happened?
first show. I talked about the N word, so he already know.
Oh. I thought it was amongst family. We just I thought we was just shooting the shit amongst family.
Yeah. You shoot me my money. Run me my money. Run me my money.
So I'm gonna
Say
give
I
you
got a couple dollars.
$100 food stamps.
Yeah.
That's the same as $50 cash. You good? That's
Yeah.
You feel me?
$50 cash.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
no, not 50.
Right.
$50 food stamp worth is 100.
That's what I'm saying. He said,
Yeah, I said
$100.
I'm shooting $100. Yeah, food stamp. Yeah.
Shout out to Mark. She said Snoop album was great. Did you listen to Cube's new album?
I listened
For
to that
sure.
too.
For sure.
Yeah.
No, you haven't. I haven't either. I'm bad. I'm like you, first caller. As far as music, if I do listen, it's old music. Like I'm kind of detached from just listening to, and I call it collateral damage because it's like I got so tuned out from what I was hearing, even though I know there's great artists out there, singers, and even rappers. Like if I'm listening to women rappers, it's like Rhapsody or somebody like that. But I'm just tuned out. I can't. Even Kendrick, he gets on my nerves because the other problem I have is listening to hip hop. When you take that into a club, when I see white boys and white girls bobbing their heads and I hear in over and over, and I'm feeling some kind of way like she better not say it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm mad at my hip hop artists for doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like we have to show, if we want people to respect us, we have to show a level of respect. If you think it's okay for them to say that, then I got a problem with you because you're not respecting me. You know what I'm saying? Across the board, we're not with that. If we want to do that at home and, amongst us, that's our business. But to the point where we take it to the streets and other people think it's okay. And then we get mad at them when they do it. They said it with an ER. No, y'all confusing folks. Leave it out. Let them know we ain't saying that, period.
Okay, so let me ask y'all this, though. So while we sit at the concert, we saying that white folks, we saying they better not say it. Then they say it. What are we doing? I mean, what are our thoughts
feeling good about that. In no way.
Depending on how many drinks I've had, I'm just being honest. And what kind of mood I'm in, damn it. I'm still 80s, 90s R&B. That's me all day. But I do have a guilty pleasure, and that's Glorilla. I like Glorilla.
Me too. I like Glorilla too.
I haven't got into that
yet. Yeah.
I'm more so like her personality and her Glorilla girl. It's 7 p.m. Friday.
I told you I'm detached.
Yeah. A nigga ain't got me. With the accent, that deep voice. She was trying to twerk and got no
country. Cuban on Cuban. She's so country.
She was trying to twerk and got nan bit ass. But ain't got nan bit ass. I'm trying to twerk. Yeah. Yeah, but nah, I like her confidence. I think for me, her confidence was like, oh man, I dig it.
Yeah.
But now, are y'all listening to Dolce from TDE? Because I hear whenever we talk about like top rappers, I know Rhapsody always come up.
I like Rhapsody.
Or Rhapsody.
Yeah, I mean, she goes hard.
Was like on MTV.
Yeah.
Oh no, that was on BET.
No, that's BET. Rhapsody with Big Tigger now.
Rhapsody is one of my favorites, though. She go hard. Yeah.
I'm with you, Amari. I can't do Sexy Red. I'll give Glorilla.
I don't like Sexy Red.
Her voice, like she's unique in her voice. Like if I took the time to listen to her, she probably does have some type of flow. Like I never listened to Nicki Minaj. I never listened to
Nicki Minaj is the bomb.
Yeah, I can't even give her credit because I don't listen to her stuff. And Sexy Red, all I know was what color her booty hole.
That's not all you know.
Like her.
That's all I know about her is the color.
I don't like
her. Period.
Yeah, me neither.
I haven't listened to any of this like newer, what they call it, sexy drill or something like that. It's hard for me to. I don't know, man. I just can't relate to it. I can't understand it.
You understood Lil' Kim when she had her legs wide open. Yes, she did.
But listen though, but listen though, for me, I was so enthralled in this Death Row that I wouldn't that didn't get no play at all, like none. And I know I'm wrong for that, but No, I didn't even give it the time of day till way later on when, you know, everybody put their things down and it was like, okay, we're just gonna hug it out. So then oh, it's called stripper rap. Oh, strap. Oh, okay. Thank you, Amari. Yeah,
Oh,
stripper rap.
No,
Yeah, but
I ain't know
so
that.
but let's see, even on that now, of
that's
course.
how
So
we transition from all this BS.
so I'm a what they call it. I'm a girl dad. Like I got daughters, right? So they gonna listen to whatever they want to listen to, whatever their mothers and whatever their surroundings allow them to listen to, whatever they be entertained by. And again, it's still up to me as a father to continue to say, hey, okay, she's talking about this, but you know, are you living like that? You know, how do you want to live your life? Same with the gangster rapper, whatever. It's up to me to tell the kids around me or whatever, hey, is this how you want to live your life? Like they make it sound real cool, but you know the consequences of that, you know. So yeah, I didn't listen to Lil Kim back in the days. I didn't listen to Foxy Brown or Trina or any of that. And it was strictly because I'm being really honest about it. I just didn't want to hear a girl talk like that. You know what I mean? I just didn't want to hear it. And I was still, my mind state was still on some, I liked the Boss, like rest in peace, the Boss. I liked her music. She talking about straight gangster stuff, but that was where my head was at. You know what I mean? She didn't really get into all of that, but she was on some gangster stuff. Like when Yo-Yo came out, I liked when Yo-Yo was rapping. I liked Conscious Daughters. I liked Miss Marvelous out of Sacramento. You know, I liked female gangster rappers, and it might be completely ass backwards. Y'all could say that, but that's just where my head was at.
No, that's great. Actually,
Yeah, but and I did like Lauryn Hill though. If you want to consider her a rapper or whatever, I like Lauryn Hill, MC Light, Queen Latifah, who Eve.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought it was dope, but by the time I heard her, it was all like radio stuff. So I didn't hear none of her like underground stuff.
What about the Brat?
Oh, the Brat, hell yeah! I still got Funkdafied in the playlist right now.
I
Yeah,
still karaoke Funkdafied to this day. I don't even need to scream.
So y'all put that in your memory bank. We're gonna put that on next drunk karaoke we do.
Okay, yeah, I need to start making a list of songs because I be drawing blanks, and then I just end up doing anything. So I'm gonna start making a list of songs I want to do. Okay, that's
for sure. The ones that you just sing in the shower without, you don't need nothing. You just sing it.
Yeah. I love to pull up on somebody at the light, and because I keep tent because I don't want nobody in my business, but I like to see what's going on in traffic, right? So I like to see people in their cars and they be getting it, man. That just make my day. They just in there singing their heart out. Or whatever they doing, man, I love it. I absolutely love it. It makes me feel better.
That's a joyous time when you see somebody singing with their eyes closed. You just hum so they open them back up.
They be meaning it too.
Yeah, that's what's up. 2025, y'all. It's almost here.
Yep, y'all ready for it?
I'm ready. I stay ready. I ain't got to get ready.
I'm definitely ready.
I'm excited.
We're here for it.
But listen, I was this excited in 2019.
Really?
For 2020, yeah. And then we see what happens.
So yeah, that was creepy, right?
I'm just taking it one day at a time. I am keeping it optimistic, but whatever comes, I'm gonna flow with the shit, and we're gonna make this shit happen. We're gonna make it work. Shit.
Yeah.
What's the correlation between 19 and now?
No, I just was excited for 2020, and then what happened in 2020. We was
of course. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So what I'm saying is, I feel the same way now that I do. I guess because we made it through a pandemic. We're maybe because this system is being torn the fuck down. I don't know. I feel like it's being destroyed, and maybe that's a good thing. Yeah. Maybe inside I'm happy about it. I don't know. I get real excited when shit start happening and we told you so. Because I'm gonna relax and I'm not fucking with these people in 2025. I don't give a shit. I'm not going to no marches. I'm not doing any of that.
That's absolutely not.
When they take away everybody's food stamps, that's fucked up.
That's messed up.
That's fucked up. He shouldn't have did that. They getting rid of the government programs? Really? Ah,
Messed up.
damn. I'm not going to nobody's march because this what America asked for.
Yeah. Yep. And that's the thing. It's like watching a movie. We're about to go to series 2025. 2025. Yeah.
I'm here for it.
Yeah, for sure.
What else on y'all mind? Y'all got something else y'all want to say? I'm in your ear. What's on your mind? Y'all good?
I think you should start numbering your episodes again too.
I will one day.
That way, you know, chronologically. That way, it makes it for easier when you're trying to look it up, like for reference.
I
And
agree.
in the archives.
I'm gonna have to hire somebody to do some things. Take time out. You know, it's not a big deal, right? Just to go in and put a 1 and a 2 and a 3.
Right.
Oh, yeah, I should. And yeah, I don't know. I'll get to
This
it.
is dope. I want to tell y'all too, like, so I look forward to just meeting up with y'all, even if I ain't on live, you know, just seeing y'all in person, or even if it's a text, a phone call, whatever, you know what I mean? Because y'all keep me grounded. Y'all keep me focused. You know what I mean? Like the stuff I be talking about, it ain't all about like putting on this facade because the camera on, so I gotta say everything right. I gotta do it. Man, y'all know me. Y'all know me. If I have boogers in my nose, my breath stank, it don't matter. Y'all gonna accept me from who I am, but y'all gonna tell me, hey, you should probably go get that right. So I say that to say this, man. I appreciate y'all, and y'all motivate me. Y'all inspire me. Like individually, y'all and y'all walks, man. Y'all help me keep myself together and say, hey, you know what? I'm gonna go do it like this. You know what I mean? Y'all remind me that I have a bigger purpose to do things exactly the way I'm doing them. Because you know, these days we look on the internet, we see a bunch of crash dummies. We see this, we see that, and like I said, me and my dedication for other people and their cause, I had no problem thinking about consequences. Consequences wasn't even a reality to me. I was just head first. Boom. Yeah. Your problem was my problem. I'm finna go fix it. You go home. I'm going to fix it.
Yeah.
And so it was plenty times, you know, by the grace of God, I don't have to be here. You know what I mean? But by the grace of God, I'm here. You know what I mean? And I thank y'all for reminding me that I do have a purpose, even just by showing up like this right here, right now. Even just like I said, a text, a phone call, whatever, man. I love y'all, appreciate y'all, and I look forward to bringing in this new year with y'all for sure.
Amen. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, likewise.
Love you back.
This will definitely love you back.
Yeah. And y'all problem still is more problem though. You know, I use more discretion with who I just jump out the window for real.
Absolutely.
Please do.
You heard that?
Yeah.
Look, you picking up what he put down over there? Did you pick up what he put down over there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fortunately enough for me, I don't got no problems. I'm even keel. I don't take nothing serious really for real. You know, I like to bullshit, I like to have a good time, I like to laugh, and you know. That being said, I don't want to go this route, but since Ms. Banks brought it there, since we disclosing shit, I sit there, I say, you know, I'm even keel. You know, I like to have a good time and all that shit, but I'm sensitive and petty both. You can't be both of those. You can be one or the other.
No, you can't be both.
Yeah, I'm sensitive and petty. And then
that's too much. I'd rather be petty. Sensitive is too much. Yeah, petty is funny. You can be petty and be
God damn, I'm both. Between us, I'm both. I'm sensitive and petty.
What's your sign?
I'm sorry.
What's your
I'm a Scorpio. I'm a Scorpio.
Okay. Got it.
Then it don't. Then okay, I say I'm sensitive and petty too, but also too I'm aggressive and I don't give a damn neither. So it's like, nigga, figure it out. You can't. Goddamn, figure it out. And so, me going into this new year, I want to use a little more discernment. You know what I mean? Being a little more, like I mentioned the word earlier, being emotionally intelligent. You know, I'm aware enough to now I know I'm not as emotionally intelligent as I portray to be. You know what I mean? So that being said, I want to go into the new year being more aware of who I'm dealing with, being more aware of how I feel at certain times, being more aware of the present, and just being more emotionally intelligent, period. Hands down, period. I ain't gonna overtalk you.
Absolutely.
That means a lot. That means a lot right there, man.
Yeah.
That's awareness right there.
Yeah.
But let me stop. Cops got some bullshit.
No, that's right. I'm telling you, I wish I would have started it a lot earlier.
Yeah.
So you good.
Okay, so let me ask y'all this before y'all decide to close out. So every New Year's, right? We all do New Year's resolutions, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if you're anything like me, you do 3 or 4 New Year's resolutions, right? But you know there's one of them you full of shit with. which one of those New Year's resolutions are you probably looking at right now saying, I ain't gonna do this, but fuck it. I'm gonna say this.
I ain't drinking no more unless something going on later today. Okay, that's my resolution.
Yeah.
I ain't apologizing for shit I already apologized for.
Yeah.
I'm done. Yeah. If I apologize to that person or whoever once already, I'm right upstairs, right? The lights is on, man. Everything work. I'm fully functional. I could fix damn anything but a broken relationship. So
yeah,
if the apology don't suffice, then that's what it is.
I like that. I'm putting that in my pocket.
Yeah, I'm still off that detachment. I'm still off of just not just attaching myself to things and just understanding that sometimes it is what it is. And just having peace with myself to do right by people so that I don't have any regrets, because you can't control the outcome. People are who they are. And I think a lot of stuff that we go through is just collateral damage. But just to answer your question, because I think you were asking what New Year's resolution that we make that we know we're not going to commit to. Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
Yeah, back to the drinking. I only drink on the days that start with the letter T. That's Tuesday, Thursday, today, and tomorrow. Yeah.
I don't think any of mine is full of shit. I am gonna drink less alcohol for 2024. If I commit to it, I'm gonna do it. So
yeah.
I don't think any of the ones that I've actually said. Now, if I would have said I might go to the gym every day, or if I would have said stop drinking, then one of those would have been full of shit. But yeah,
that's why I don't really make any. This is the first year that I'm like committing myself to something because I feel like I'm depriving myself of my talents. And the brain is like a terrible thing to waste. And writing for me, I think is going to help strengthen my brain health. You know what I mean? But I don't really make resolutions because I don't like to commit to things. I don't like to be held accountable.
Well, that's why my response was full of shit, because I know that really ain't me. You know what I mean? Because I wear my heart on my sleeve, man. I really care about people. I fuck with people the long way. Damn, I'm running out of money over here with that cussing stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really deal with people in a genuine way. You know what I mean? But that's how I want to be. Like everything you heard me say, that's how I want to be. So that's what I just said. But in reality, I know I'm gonna still be trying to reach out to people and try to. I don't know. I try, but my lips don't fit no behind, though. I'll tell you that.
And my motto is, I care, but I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I understand that completely. F it. Wait, what's the word? F it.
All of that stuff.
F it.
Yeah.
Hold on. My glasses on.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, your time is up, lady. Somebody got to get out of here because the night is still young. Yeah, that's what I love about us. So when we do these after darks, like I don't put time limits on anything. I know I'm a little different because some people like structure and segments. And even though that's been suggested to me, I still can't bring myself to do like segments and a structure. Like I'm intentional about what I want to talk about, especially during my daytime, in your ear. But I just do it. I just flow with who I am. Like I do it how I do it. And I listen to shows similar, not exactly like mine, but flow like mine. Like you don't know what they're going to talk about, but it's going to be something that you want to listen to. And that's my angle. So even when we do this, like even though we know we're going to talk about certain things, I like things to just flow. And whenever we get together, we say we just going to do this for a minute and we end up staying longer because we just, we have a lot to talk about, and we're intellectuals and we're engaging, and it's just fun. So I appreciate that always. That's why I call y'all my day ones, though, because for real, because y'all could be anywhere, and I know a lot of stuff we do is just out of support, whether we really into it. But I feel like by y'all showing up and being present, that you are into this, and that means a lot to me, because I do take what I do seriously, even though I don't really have any structure. But I do very seriously, and I'm just being me, and I don't want to stray away from that. But I just appreciate you guys showing up and just hanging out. And I know, some of us are under the weather, and some of us was in these streets, and some of us about to go bowling or whatever y'all about to do.
Cool.
I just want to say I appreciate you, Latoya. You've been giving me the platform from day one to just kind of get my shit off, whether you agree or disagree. The very first show. But I don't appreciate you putting a $5 tariff on me saying the N-word. I'm just playing.
Just so y'all know, this is Black history right here. He was the first person to call into my show, and then my first show was about the N-word. I referenced Michelle Alexander's book, just talking about, I can't think of the title right now. It's the stuff in this thing right here. But you know what I'm saying? So he know how I feel about it. But again, we good. You know what I'm saying? This is after dark, and I need y'all to just let y'all hair down and say what you gotta say. And like you said, get your shit off. So,
but I mean, like I'm just also all bullshit aside. Like no matter what part of the show it was, whether it was 2 p.m. on a Saturday or 7 o'clock at night, you gave me the platform to just express myself. Whether you agree or disagree, it was judgment free.
Yeah.
And so that I can say I'm appreciative for that.
Thank you.
100%. 100%.
Thank you.
I love that. And putting up with me and my shenanigans too. I could be
love it.
Yeah.
But I love all of you guys. Listen, 2024 has been amazing. It's been a roller coaster. I'm looking forward to 2025. I'm about to head out here and get on some pool tables and do some things out here in these streets. But I love all you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. And
I love you too.
Sure.
I guess I catch y'all in the next After Dark.
We'll do it again.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, that's true. And just to everybody in the chat, I just want to thank you guys for listening and chatting live with us. And for those of you who listen later, I appreciate y'all as well for listening and chatting as well. So I want to give y'all a shout out before we get up out of here. So much. I love you. And I hope that you guys have a great 2025 coming into this new year. Much love. Peace.
Love y'all.
Yeah. Love you back.